Okay. Just back out there for a second. Gotta pop open a cider. Hi! Chat's moving now. Can you hear me clearly? Hopefully not, Marai. Yeah, weird that, wasn't it? So after this morning's stream, my headache actually got much stronger, to the point that I just kept drinking and drinking more and more water until I drank so much water that I couldn't anymore. I felt fit to burst. And then fairly quickly, over the course of around 45 minutes, the headache went away. What was weird is that I wasn't really dehydrated before then. I was drinking quite regularly. I intentionally just drank a shit ton of water over a short period of time. Ooh, no idea what I did there. So yeah, regardless, I'm just trying to drink as much as possible and have replaced the water filter that I normally use next to me, but I just let it get a bit dirty. So I give it a good clean out, and then so I've just been drinking large amounts of filtered water. Salt maybe, I don't know, not sure. Yeah, but the good news is, a headache is gone now, so I was able to continue work for the afternoon. So welcome, everyone. Right, so this afternoon I was continuing work on Rising Storm Vietnam bullshittery. So far, so good. I'm currently quality assuring the bullshittery, so I'm going through it and fixing it in preparation for its release. I was hoping that release would be this Friday, so 2 days. Gonna be honest, that's a bit optimistic. I've quality assured the first half of the video, so the second half remains with quite a few problems. I've also briefed one of the artists, and I need to send the package to a second artist for some animated assets that I need them drawn, and then I'll animate them. So there's still some work left to do in some notable, important areas. So yeah, give me probably next weekend, really. I'll get it done as quick as I can, though, and I probably will work on the weekend just to try and push this over the finish line. But yeah, the bullshittery is, in short, in progress, nearly done, working on quality assurance, and then I'm going to get on with Divinity bullshittery when it's sorted. Thank you, Damray and Miru, if you're still there. Thank you very much. Welcome to November, the start of November, 1942. We're off the coast of occupied France in U-108, which is a Type 9B U-boat of the Nazi Kriegsmarine. So the Nazi Germany's Kriegsmarine. She's a pretty long-range U-boat. She's one of the heavier set ones with quite a lot of torpedoes and quite a big fuel tank. But yes, we are heading back to occupied France after the completion of a moderately successful patrol. We attacked 2 cargo vessels and 2 military vessels. One of the military vessels was an aircraft carrier. Only an escort carrier, but nevertheless still an aircraft carrier. And we sunk it. So, we have a combined... Oh, hang on. A total tonnage of 26,000 with 2 warships sunk. That's pretty good. That's pretty good indeed. Still, won't be enough to win the war, but still, that's pretty good. So, we're going to head back to occupied France and get some more torpedoes, send the men on leave, and then in a few weeks' time, come back for another patrol. Hopefully, in 1943, the Second World War will go in our favour. However, I do have some other, much more important news. One moment, please. So, you know the ants? So a quick warning for those who are perhaps eating. I'm about to show you some footage of some ants under a microscope, okay? So if that's not your deal, just to let you know now. There's been a development, a very, very interesting development. Let me show you this. I looked at something today, and I made a shocking discovery. Okay, you ready? Right, so, where is it? You know Queen Millicent? So basically, for those not familiar, I have an ant farm. This is the ant farm. This is just a picture of it. It's only about the size of the palm of your hand, and the ants are currently occupying the red section there. They have 3 chambers, you see. Right? So Queen Millicent is inside the ant farm with about 30 workers. Now, she's not the only queen I have in this flat. There were 4 in total, but only 2 surviving. The other queen is called Debbie, who is still in a test tube in the spice cupboard. Now, I was pretty sure that she was infertile, owing to the fact that she was laying eggs, but none of them were hatching. None of them were hatching. As of about 45 minutes before this footage was taken, a worker has hatched. Debbie, Queen Debbie, in her test tube in my spice cupboard, has successfully created a worker, which means, considering it doesn't have wings, it is not a male. That's definitely, she's bred. She's successfully mated. Despite being the very first queen that I captured on the nuptial flight last July, she's successfully made a worker. Now, truth be told, Debbie doesn't look all that well. She looks quite sickly and she's got like a scabby look to her. So I think she's not doing very well, what with the mold outbreak in her tube and the lack of sugars and stuff, because it was a while since I gave her some sugars, and frankly I thought she was on her way out. If she didn't actually breed, if she wasn't in a position where she could even properly lay workers, then she would have no way to really feed herself. You see all of those eggs in front of her? That's her own protein. She doesn't have a source of external protein. She's quite literally taken that from her own muscles, and all the ants do that. So, after I noticed that she'd successfully made a worker, I quickly made a plan. I got a clean test tube and well, that's not true, sorry. No, it is true. I took a clean test tube and I unplugged the original one that she's attached to, and I put a bit of honey in her tube on the glass, along with a fresh dab of water on some wool, and... Whoops, that's the wrong footage. There we go. So this is Debbie having a drink of honey. You can see that her legs are sort of splayed out behind her. She doesn't seem very healthy. But the good news is, after she had that honey, she perked right up and started moving, looking much, much better, basically. She was moving around, cleaning herself and generally standing, prostrating herself before her eggs. So I'm guessing she was just low on sugar. Have I hibernated them? That's the thing, Troglobit. No. I thought that's maybe what she was doing, waiting for the end of winter, but she's been in the spice cupboard in the relative warmth, so I don't know what's going on there. So her eggs just didn't want to hatch until now, it seems. Her nuptial flight was in July. Very peculiar. But regardless, as you can see, she's got a strange coloration. She's drinking up that honey. She has fresh water. Tomorrow morning I'm going to prepare a new fresh test tube with clean cotton and some distilled water and quite a bit more honey on a sort of a small piece of paper to one side, and I'm going to see if I can tempt her into moving out of that mouldy test tube. Still, very interesting. It seems that the other queen ant in my spice cupboard is actually not infertile, because if that were a male, I'm told that it would have wings, so as in hatch with wings. Very interesting. Okay. Was it the first winter out of the wild? Yes, indeed. Their nuptial flight was in July, something interesting. So it's odd that... Hang on. It's odd that it's only now that she has her very first worker, especially considering that Queen Millicent has 30 by now. There was no break. She just got to laying them immediately. So, welcome to the world, little worker. Let's see how you do. Note that it's much, much smaller. You can see it now. So this being the very first worker, this is what's called a nanotic. It's a stopgap worker. It's not swole like the other ones in Queen Millicent's farm. So it's very, very small and only uses a bit of protein. The later ones will be bigger and stronger and much more aggressive. So yeah. Props to her. Well done. She's feeling better now. She's got some sugar, she's got some water, and I'll give her a clean home soon. Right, okay. Anyway, so those are the ants. Back to Silent Hunter. Okay. Okay then, so let's get back to port. I just made a failed attack against a destroyer, which is moving that way. Okay, so which port are we supposed to go back to? Hang on. Patrol grid. Hang on. Which port did we leave? Lorient. Okay, so we head back to Lorient. There we go. So it's a journey of a few days.
Yes, sir.
Speed. Okay.
Ahead full.
All right. Nordank, am I using automated targeting or am I calculating it? I'm trying to calculate it myself, but I did a pretty bad job. This patrol, we had some nasty storms, which made it very hard to try and target anything. And I just fired without a storm, but I just flat out missed by about 10 meters. Frustrating. Okay. Right, here we go then. So full speed ahead. So it'll take a day and a bit to get over here into the Bay of Biscay. So we are probably within range of the RAF, so we best be careful. In fact, it's probably a good idea. Can I actually... hang on. Where's my watch officer? Tell my... yeah, make sure we've got some... like the flat gun manned, just in case we do get buzzed. So, crew on deck. Man the... flat guns.
Yes, sir.
As we
Man
go.
the flat gun.
Okay, there we go. So we've got Helmut and Carl. Hi there, Carl. Manning the flat gun. Don't we have two? Where's the other flat gun? Oh, I see. That one there. Oh, I see that the three men. Two down there, one down there. Okay, cool. Just in case, you never know. Just in case a plane comes in and tries to bomb us. Oh, really? 30,000 renown? Holy shit, Dex. That's crazy. We'll have to save up. April 1944. Yeah, the war's over by then, isn't it? Holy shit. Thank you, Edgy. And Itzbeth, and Ashy Robot,
received.
and Normal. Thank you. Okay, what's going on? U-408 has been attacked by aircraft. Damage, unable to dive. Oh dear. Thank you, Leafy. Thank you very much, Leafy. I don't know, Musquid. I'm not familiar with Elden Ring. Is it any good? What is it? Is it an MMO? MMO? Words even? MMO? Right. Oh, it's like Dark Souls. Ah, not for me, thank you. Not my type of game. I did try the original Dark Souls, but it's a game that's a test of reflex, and that's not really how I enjoy my games. Right. Okay. I play CSGO? Indeed, but truth be told, you could tell when I was playing CSGO. I was just fucking around and hanging out with my friends. I was not really that interested in CSGO. If anything, if you'll forgive me, CSGO is hampered by the fact that the fighting is over, like, immediately. Like, no one exchanges fire and takes cover, and it's all just holding angles and throwing grenades at pre-remembered tests of reflex, basically. Which is fine, to each their own, but I'm like, is this it? Like, the fighting's over by the time the fighting starts. There. Thank you, Short Drink and Leafy Night. Thank you, both of you. Hell, it's one of the reasons that I think the VR version of CSGO, so Pavlov, is way better. My god, it's so much better. Like, you're panicking when you're trying to reload, you're spraying around corners. It's not just, you know, look at this pixel and left-click your mouse when a head appears there. The fighting takes ages, because everyone's fucking shooting back and forth and taking cover and throwing shit, and it's all chaotic and fun. Thank you, Mental Chaos. Thank you very much, Mental. Throwing shit, or some guy with a knife comes screaming out of nowhere, and you shit yourself before you get stabbed. Okay. Right, so we're arriving back at port. Probably just end it there, to be honest. Detecting radar signals? I would bloody well hope so. It's our own port. Okay. I wonder what's sending the radar signals specifically. Okay. Bunch of random ships dotted around. Is this our radar picking? No, it's visual. Visual. Okay, hang on. So, welcome back to occupied France. Oh yeah, bunch of warning boys. The AI can get a bit spacky near the coast. Yeah, French. Yeah, Nazis. Where's the port? Here it is. More French. More French. More Nazis. So what's picking us up via the radar? Got a specific marker, I wonder. Ah, barrage balloons. It's not really the balloon that's important. It's the chain. Trying to stop. Oh, hang on. Could that be it? No. It's trying to stop planes flying low and strafing. You still could, of course, if you were careful, but having a shit ton of those balloons up above, bit of a hazard. Okay. Yeah, it's an intentional wreck. Okay. What is getting us on the radar? Where is it? It's... Oh, is this ship there? Not sure. Doesn't matter. Okay, right, let's stop there. So the submarine pens are right here. So, let's go back and exit patrol. Dock at Lorient. Okay, so, patrol 25. Alright then, so we left in October and we came back at the start of November. Okay, so we're out to sea for like 4 weeks or so. Right. Not too bad. I mean, it was a bit of a short patrol. We didn't go super far. We went out into the Atlantic and then did battle off the coast of Ireland, sinking an escort carrier, 2 cargo vessels, and accidentally sinking 1 destroyer. Alright. So, let's go back and let's have a look and see... Personnel files. 1 promotion possible. Iron Cross 2nd class. Firstly, give the U-boat badge over to Otto, who joins us for the first time. Well done, Otto. The officer of the engine compartment did very, very well. Okay. Iron Cross 2nd class. Who would deserve that? Who did particularly well on that patrol, do you think? Walter continues to do well. He doesn't have one of these. Walter's my hydrophone operator. On the contrary, 4 hours, we sunk about 25 aircraft. Of course, they were actually docked with their escort carrier, a Bogue class at the time. Still counts though. Okay, yeah. So Iron Cross 2nd class medal to Walter Schmidt. Well done, Walter. Well done indeed. If you survive the war, you can show your grandchildren in Argentina those medals. Alright. Now, we do have some specialist qualifications to issue, if we wanted to. Only room for a few more petty officers. Should I promote someone from... regular officer up to a petty officer? Regular sailor, sorry. George Wobber, over here. You are now being promoted, George. Well done, you're now a petty officer, which means we can give him a specialisation. What do you think, folks? What should we give him? Got quite a few... So we've got 2 repair guys, 1 torpedo dude, 2 torpedo dudes, 3 machinists, sorry. 2 radio operators, 1 medic. Torpedoes. I need more of them. Torpedomen would be useful, truth be told. Either engines or torpedoes. I think maybe engines might be a good idea. Because those guys are always tired, aren't they? And speed will get us moving around pronto. So yeah, mechanists. Okay. Machinists even, not mechanists. Mechanists is from Thief 2, The Metal Age. Oops. So, George Wobber. There you go. You are now assigned to the engine room. Okay. Now, sorry, what does that say? So, current renown, 1,889. These are my medals. Career history. That's transferred to a different submarine pen if I wanted to. Our position is pretty good over here. What am I doing? Right. So, different types of U-boats. Slightly improved range with the Type 9C. No, those are quite expensive, aren't they? Maybe I should just save my renown for the moment. Any major upgrades to note? What's that, sorry? What is this? The Fat One? Seems a bit rude. The Fat One should be launched from the side of a convoy. If the torpedo misses on its initial run, it can reverse course and try again. For real? For real? I've never seen one of these. T1 Fat One. G7A. So gas torpedo, right? Yeah. What's this, sorry? G7A Fat One. G7A torpedo. So it was the standard issue Kriegsmarine torpedo during the early years of World War II. It was a steam-powered design using a wet heater engine burning Deckerline with a typical range of around 7.5 kilometers whilst running at 40 knots. It was replaced beginning in 1942 by the electric-powered G7E torpedo, which did not leave a trail of bubbles in the water and thus did not reveal the location of the submarine. That we have? Seemingly so. Okay. Yep, seems fine to me. Let's try that. So that'll be our loadout. What about equipment? So these are actually quite useful, these sonar decoy devices. What's this, sorry? Radar warning. Yeah, we've got one of those, haven't we? Radar warning receiver. We've got the radar. Sonar. Now, we didn't take this, did we? Because I figured that pinging would be incredibly obvious as a way of... Well, they would figure out where we are. But considering the horrible weather we just experienced... 4K range. That might be useful just to target something in the storm. But is that a worthy trade-off? That's 500 renown, which is quite expensive. And all we're doing is just saying, hey, we're over here, to any warships. There's no such thing as a homing torpedo, Maple. Not in 1942. There are some experiments to do with acoustic torpedoes, but they are horrible. They do not work. Actually, yeah, I'm going to skip it, actually. What about hydrophone upgrades? There's a better hydrophone. That could be quite useful. 300 renown. Yes. Okay, so much better hydrophone. So hang on. Covering 160 degrees on each side of the bow. Okay. Alright. Yep, we got the anti-sonar coating. Yeah, let's get back out there, I think. So, what about crew? Do I need to change anybody on the crew? I think we're good, aren't we? Right. Thank you, Fuzi. Thank you very much, Fuzi. Right, let's get out there again. So, what is the mission? So, head to CA82. We don't necessarily have to. We can choose to ignore it. Let's just get out there all the same. So let's start. Here we go. Right, so welcome to 1943, I presume, if enough time has passed. They should do if the crew were on leave. Now, 1943 is, for many, considered to be the turning point in the Battle of the Atlantic. Coming up in May, we're going to see the worst month for the U-boat in the entire war. I think it's dubbed Black May, owing to the fact that we're going to lose so many U-boats and sink so few ships. So quite a few things are happening in 1943. America has successfully ramped up its production when it comes to ships, meaning that they are now massively resupplying Great Britain and the Soviet Union via the convoy system. So this means that the previous amount of tonnage necessary to knock Britain out of the war is now much higher. There's a large number of technologies that are being introduced to fight the submarine, most notable being long-range radar-equipped planes, also the Hedgehog depth charge. Well, it's like a forward-firing depth charge, like a cluster munition. Along with greatly improved training, sort of destroyers working in pairs as submarine hunters, which becomes a dedicated strategy, and just general all-round improvements in experience for the convoy defenders. All of these things combined leads to a horrible year for the U-boats. In fact, most U-boats do not survive. Yes, so this is going to be a very... Okay, well, we're not quite 1943 yet, so December 1942. What's happening in December 1942? Timeline of the Second World War. Right, so December, what's happened? So petrol rationing has started in the United States of America. There's very heavy fighting in Tunisia. 1 second. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so the Brits have fully pushed Rommel all the way out of El Alamein, all the way through Tobruk and Benghazi, and all the way back to Tripoli. Shit. Okay, so, yeah, the Commonwealth is pushing Rommel back in North Africa. The first US bombings of mainland Italy have begun. The RAF will bomb Eindhoven in the Netherlands. On the anniversary of the Pearl Harbor attacks, the USS New Jersey, America's largest battleship, is completed. Okay. British commandos will initiate Operation Frankton, a raid on shipping in the Bordeaux Harbor. Over in the Pacific, the Marines turn over Guadalcanal to the American Army. On the 12th of this month, so about a week ago, Rommel abandoned El Agelia and retreats to Tripoli. So Rommel is in Tripoli. He will make a final stand at the Mareth Line in southern Tunisia. On the 13th, the Luftwaffe are desperately trying to resupply the beleaguered Stalingrad troops, who are now completely encircled with the success of... Oh no! Drat. Guess what just crashed? Oh dear. Okay, just going to relaunch the game. Okay. So, yes, the army, so the Nazi Germany's army is now surrounded after the success of Operation Uranus over on the Eastern Front, which saw the Red Army encircle and completely trap them, effectively, in Stalingrad. So the Luftwaffe is trying their best to resupply them, but it's not working, is it? Hang on. 1 moment. Saved careers, load save, and then out on patrol. Okay. Right. 1 moment. Just scrolling up. When did they complete Operation Uranus? Here we go. So it started on the 19th of November. And when did it finish? So, result, decisive Soviet victory, complete encirclement of all Axis forces. Okay. When did it finish? Okay, well, the encirclement finished in late November. So they're still encircled. Right. So, what else? So this month, hang on a minute. So, Germans begin a retreat from the Caucasus Mountains. So that was their attempt to go and get the oil fields. It did not work. Japanese Air Force planes begin the bombarding of Calcutta. French Admiral Darlan, the former Vichy leader, who'd switched over to the Allies following the torch landings, is assassinated. American bombers will hit Rabaul. Heavy fighting continues on the island of Guadalcanal, now focused on Mount Austin to the west. Okay. And what's this, sorry? Later this month... Wait a second. Whoops. Can you see everything? Oh no! Damn it! Oh, I didn't save the new torpedo. I've got to load it, haven't I? That's annoying. So it must have saved before then. Hang on. Hang on. Exit mission. Career. Save careers. In base before the mission. Load save. How frustrating. One moment. So torpedoes. And was the crew given their relevant promotions? Okay, torpedoes. So put one fat torpedo in the aft tube. There we go. There's 3 of them now. What the fuck? I'm not spending any more renown though. Holy shit. Fuck that. Okay. Right. So for the people just joining the stream, welcome indeed. We're just in occupied France in late 1942 in a submarine pen where I'm ordering the staff members here to load the U-boat with certain torpedoes, notably improved electric torpedoes and an experimental type of strangely guided torpedo. Okay, then upgrade the hydrophone. There we go. Oh, I've already got it. Weird. Okay. Type 3s, they're G7E, so electric torpedoes, Zovi even, with an improved trigger. Okay, I think that's all I need. Right, let's get out there. What about promotions? Petty officers. Nope, cool, he's good. So we'll save it on, out there now. Okay, so Operation Uranus, so the encirclement of the Germans. Alright, so what's this, sorry, at the end of this month, the Battle of the Barents Sea, what's happening now? World War II naval engagement in late December in 1942 between warships of the German Navy and British ships escorting convoy JW51B to the USSR. What happened? The Germans attacked a convoy using 2 heavy cruisers and 6 destroyers. British victory. They were fought off with the loss of 1 enemy destroyer and 1 cruiser. Shit. Okay. What's this? Sorry. So at the end of this month, an encounter is going to take place in the middle of one of the long polar nights, with both the German and British forces scattered and unsure of the position of the rest of their own forces, much less those of their opponents. The battle became a rather confusing affair, and sometimes it was not clear who was firing on whom and how many ships were engaged. Despite the German efforts, all 14 of the merchant ships reached the USSR undamaged. Hitler was infuriated at what he regarded as the uselessness of the surface raiders, seeing that the initial attack of the 2 heavy cruisers was held back by destroyers before the arrival of the British light cruisers. There were serious consequences. This failure nearly made Hitler enforce a decision to scrap the surface fleet entirely and order the German Navy to concentrate on U-boat warfare. Damn! Piss! Damn! Okay, so we could have had a lot more support. Admiral Erich Raeder, Supreme Commander of the Kriegsmarine, offered his resignation, which Hitler accepted. Raeder was replaced... This is why! Raeder will be replaced by Karl Dönitz this month. Okay, that explains it. I was confused as to why Dönitz was not in control of the Kriegsmarine. Okay, so it's because Admiral Raeder will resign at the end of this month, December 1942, due to a horrible performance in the Battle of the Barents Sea. So Dönitz, according to this here, says that Dönitz saved the German surface fleet from scrapping, although Admiral Hipper and 2 of the light cruisers were laid up until late 1944, whilst repairs and rebuilding of the battleship Nisnu? How do you say that? Nisnu? Were abandoned. Although German E-boats continue to operate off the coast of France, only one more big surface operation was executed after this battle. There was an attempted raid on convoy JW-55B by the battleship Scharnhorst. It was sunk. That's in the future, though. When is that? The Battle of North Cape. That's in 1943. Almost exactly 1 year from now. Wow, the surface fleet sucks dick. Holy shit. They suck. So wait. So rather than focus all of the resources on the U-boat fleet, all this time we've had a shit ton of resources focused on battleships that do fuck all but sink, and a bunch of surface things that get beaten off by a convoy, like convoy escorts. The fuck are they doing? Fuck are they doing? Okay. All the while, technology continues to march against the U-boat, and resources are flooded away from us over either to those knobheads or the Eastern Front. Great.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Ahead standard.
Thank you, Sweaty Bumcrack. Thank you very much. And Naglerson and Tommelwood and Space Burrito. Thank you. Right. Okay then. So we're back out to sea once more. Let's just move some of my guys just to rest. Cool. Indeed, Grumpy. I made that assessment too last stream, or the stream before last. The reality of the situation, folks, again, not trying to blow my own nation's trumpet, but in 1940s, there was no nation that could realistically stand toe-to-toe against the Royal Navy. Maybe America, but even then, I'm putting my money on the Royal Navy. This is where all of Britain's money goes, because it doesn't go to land forces, it goes to the Navy. So the Kriegsmarine, even at their height, would have never been able to stand toe-to-toe against, yeah, Her Majesty's Navy. No chance. That's going to change in time, of course, but right now, Second World War, yeah. Britannia rules the waves. Thank you, Ankiatni, and Knight of Trousers. Thank you very much, both of you. Thank you, Knight of Trousers. Thank you for the sub-bomb. Okay. So, what are we doing now? We've been ordered to go to CA82. Do we want to go to... No, I don't, thank you. Okay, law-wise, Dönitz has specifically ordered us not to go here. Dönitz gave an order in 1942 that no operations are to be conducted close to the American coast. Why? Because the American Air Force has sorted their shit out and we're now being a lot more effective at sinking vessels. So now, the objective is the middle of the Atlantic, particularly this bit. So this is where Allied air coverage is weak. So going for convoys right here. So what should we do instead? So again, mindful of the fact that these convoys are wrecking everyone's shit. Sorry, convoys? These, the air power is wrecking everyone's shit. Where should we go? Allied air coverage. Good luck with it, Knight of Trousers. Yeah, I hope your Kerbal play is going well then. Okay, hang on. Oh, it even shows us when we lose our base at Lorient. Yeah, 1944, of course. Thank you, Rocco. Thank you very much, Rocco. Hang on, let me think about this. ON, ONS, and UC. Active, active. OC? Am I blind? UC, sorry. Very tiny text. I can barely read it. Can you read that? You see. There we go. Okay, so this one is still very active. Okay. OA and OB stopped being active. Okay. Right. What's this? New York to Gibraltar. This is GUP and GUS. Oh no, UGF and UGS. Yes, both are still very active. We could try this one. We haven't been down to this convoy route before. Okay. So let's go off the coast of DG, shall we? What do you think? DGDF. Supplies for Operation Torch. Yeah. Let's go. So we'll just go straight this way. We'll be clear of Allied air coverage. And, yeah, we'll be able to freely hunt in the Atlantic. Let's do it. Okay. So, off we go down here. It's quite a long journey. A few days. Okay. Hi there, lol freak. Welcome indeed. I followed the torpedo with the camera. Would the U-boat crews have any way of knowing how far off their shots were like I did? No, not at all. So instead, they would be sitting inside their... Wait. So all of the crew would be huddled quietly. The captain would be up here in the conning tower. And in this conning tower, he would be sitting there with one of these. Ta-da! The torpedoes would get launched. So hit a button or speak down into the speaker, whatever it is, and say launch. And then they time the exact time for it to reach the target. And then the guy with the hydrophones listens carefully for the sound of something going boom. The trouble is they don't have an accurate way of getting information back insofar as how badly they missed, which means that it's anyone's guess as to what happened to the torpedo if there's perhaps something wrong with the torpedo, which is what happened during the Nazi German invasion of... I've forgotten again. It's got that weird name. Not the country, the name of the operation. It was, hang on. Weserübung? I'm probably not pronouncing that properly. So Operation Weserübung. So what is this? Germany's assault on Denmark and Norway simultaneously, which occurred in April 1940. So the huge problem was that their fucking torpedoes didn't fucking work. And it resulted in a huge pissing match between pretty much all elements of the German Navy, as people were just pointing fingers. The U-boat crews were pointing fingers, the manufacturers were pointing fingers, command was pointing fingers. No one could figure out what the problem was, and the problem was, it turns out, the Earth's magnetic field is quite sizably different off the coast of Norway, compared to where the torpedoes were calibrated, which I presume is somewhere down here. Or here, or whatever. Which meant that the magnetic triggers were not working at all. So, yeah, the problem was no one really understood that, and, yeah, so they weren't calibrated properly. So even the most experienced U-boat captains were firing torpedoes at targets, and nothing was happening. So, like, next to no tonnage was being sunk. Okay. Let's keep going. Hang on, what is... let me just read the thing on Operation Weserübung. Torpedoes, Order of Battle, Kriegsmarine. Torpedoes? No? No information on the torpedoes? So here we go. So, during the Second World War, magnetic pistols were often exploded prematurely or not at all. The reason was that magnetic lines are more horizontal close to the equator than towards the poles. For example, the US Mark VI magnetic pistol was designed and tested only once, at a latitude of 41 degrees, but was used primarily in equatorial latitudes. Okay, so that's America. But what about Operation... Tell me more about the ship flinging contest between the divisions. Norwegian campaign. Torpedoes not working. Sorry, just trying to find some... Hang on. Operation Harmut. What's this, sorry? The code word to begin the German submarine operations during Operation Verisabung. I think I pronounced that 4 different ways so far, haven't I? So, the orders involve submarine screening actions for the German invasion fleet and reconnaissance, particularly off a place called Narvik and Trondheim. Are they marked here? Yes, they are. Trondheim. Narvik? There. Holy shit. Okay, that is quite far north. Right. So, the operation's reconnaissance and screening objectives succeeded for the most part. However, Hartmut is notable for the large number of faulty torpedoes and 4 U-boats sunk. These problems came at a time when the war in the Atlantic was still going exceptionally well for Britain. The deployment of U-boats during Operation Verisabung is occasionally criticised as a waste of manpower and material for this reason. The use of magnetic pistols and operations in cold weather rendered the G7E electric torpedo less effective. Okay. Oh shit. Hold up. We got a hit on something. Sorry, just need to... Hello. We've picked up... Really? A large convoy. Close in relatively clear weather. Hold the phone, everybody. We got lucky straight off the bat. What do you think? 13 knots is pretty fast, I'm going to say, though. We're moving at 14 knots. That's a fast convoy. Of course, we can pick up speed, but... Right. So... South-southwest. Hang on. According to this, so south-southwest is 202... Sorry, 157.5 degrees on port. Hang on. 157.5. So if I just bring up my instrumentation... 157.5, right? Okay, so that's their probable route, okay? Unless they change it. So if they're making 13 knots... okay, this was about an hour ago because I was speeding up the time there. 13 knots. Let me see how far I can travel. Bring us up quite fast.
Ahead full.
So we'll be there in 8 hours. Okay, 10 hours we'll be here. Push the engines, speed up. Moving at 14 knots. Even if I get some machinists in there as well, can we really push those engines? 15 knots. Okay, so in 8 hours we'll be here. 10 hours we'll be here. How close? Okay, yeah, 12 kilometers. That's roughly the visual range in excellent conditions. So 10 hours there. So where will they be in 10 hours? So let's have a look. So they're moving at 13 knots. So 13 knots in 10 hours. They can make 240 kilometers. Ouch. So they'll be here. Okay, so we need to keep moving a bit more then. Still not too bad. So let's get here. Right, so in 12 hours... Where is my... Sorry. Just digging through the piles of rubbish that I've got stacked up. Snacks and packets. Packets of snacks that I've eaten during editing. Because I'm a fucking slob. Hang on. Okay, so 12 hours. Where's... Hang on. So that's 12 kilometers. So 12 hours, 12 and a half hours. 16 knots. 240.76. 12 and a half. 13. 48.15. 288.9 kilometers. So when we get there, they will be where? Again, assuming that they do not change their course, which they may. They're under no obligation to do what I want them to do. They will be about here. Shit. Okay. Okay, well, let's do that at the very least, and then we should at least be within radar contact, if not hydrophone contact. Okay. Why they're going down to Africa? Good question. They might not. They might, in fact, be changing their course to move through Gibraltar. Maybe. Okay, so they might not hold that course. Right, so what's a better idea then? No, just do this. Just try and intercept them in 12 hours over there. Okay. I didn't lose any renown when I equipped the new torpedo? Do you reckon, Runkle? Did I properly equip the new torpedo? I did. Keen to try that out. Okay. So, let's go then. Let's see if we can intercept our convoy. Okay. Also, good evening, Zam Rabbit. I hope you're very well. Alright, let's go then. Speed up the time. So, intercept in about 12 hours. What time will it be then? Yeah, good. Be, well, no, actually be morning, wouldn't it? Not good. Right. Oh, large convoy. Is that the same one? No, that's moving north-northwest. Much slower, 9 knots. Let's stick with our existing one, shall we? Actually, good question. What do you think, chat? That is another large convoy, and it's much slower. 9 knots versus 13. Should we stick with this one, or should we go with this one? Stick. Slower would be easier, and also slower implies heavier ships, such as tankers. Maybe that's why they're slow, because they've got big, heavily loaded cargo ships. Okay, I think, yeah, I agree. I think we should change. Also, the weather might be calmer this close to the this close to Spain. If we end up fighting over here, we could find rougher weather. Okay. So that's a large convoy. About an hour ago. So north-northwest would be... that would be 22.5 degrees to port. Probably that's their course. And 9 knots, so let's change our course. So in 10 hours time we will be here. I need to get closer. Okay. Oh, yeah, we're turning. Just let us come round. There we go. Alright. So, making 9 knots, they can make 166 kilometers in 10 hours. So, they will be... Fuck, I've already forgotten. What was it? 166. There we go. There we go. Okay, they'll be there. So, let's try and move roughly there. In their path. That's 16 hours, not 10, is it? 9 knots, 10 hours? No, it's correct. I'm correct. All right. Cool. So, for the people just joining the stream here, I'm playing as U-108, which is a Type 9 long-range U-boat of Nazi Germany's Kriegsmarine in 1942. And we're on our way through the Atlantic Ocean to try and intercept a convoy that's presumably on its way to Great Britain to supply the war effort. So they're moving relatively slow, so that could mean tankers with fuel, raw materials such as iron, no doubt a shit ton of just raw materials if it's coming in from, say, the colonies. If it's coming in from America, I would assume arms. But if it's coming in from anywhere else, raw resources. Okay. 1 second. Right. We're not the army. Mauop, we're the navy, the Kriegsmarine. And no, I'm referring to the name of the country, Nazi Germany, until it was renamed. Okay. So, we're making 16 knots. Good time, good weather. Right. What realistic settings do I have? Quite a few of them, with the exception of a locked camera, so I can move around for the sake of the stream. Okay, we might get hit by their radar momentarily, if their destroyer escorts have radar, which I assume they probably do. Okay. So, I'm guessing they're around about here. Let's get in their path, and then let's get the hydrophone switched on and see if we can spot them, shall we? So, let's dip. Whoopsie. Here we go. So 25 kilometers is the approximate range of our hydrophones. They may well have changed their course, for all I know. Take us down to periscope depth. Periscope depth and ahead slow. Okay, so local time is around 7 in the morning. A little inconvenient. Yeah, it means that they'll be able to spot us easily. Okay. Yeah, quite a few. Sorry, it continues to surprise me. The number of viewers watching a game this old and frankly quite slow burn in its delivery. I didn't think that this would be this popular. So welcome everyone. I hope you're having a nice day today. For those just passing through, the objective, if you're not familiar with the Battle of the Atlantic, this is a tonnage war. We're trying to attack merchant shipping. We could attack military things, but frankly that's not going to win us the war. Why attack a military task force when we could attack the tanker that they're protecting? And therefore possibly put all of those ships in port unable to move due to lack of fuel. Battleships in particular guzzle fuel. Oh my god. Holy shit. Yeah, or the carriers, for example. Go straight for a carrier. Something vulnerable. Thank you, Spunklers, even. Thank you. And Thanathos and Minor. Thank you, both of you. Oh, really, Annabelle? It resonates with you because your parents got this to me thinking it was more arcadey as a kid. Ah. You never managed to sink any ships, even in the easiest settings. Well, give it another go, Annabelle. As you can tell, it's a lot of fun. Well, as you know. Okay, so we're just going to cruise along slowly and see if we can hear them on the hydrophones, because we're roughly in their path. But hey, they may well have changed their course for all we know. So let's wait and see. Not really, Gavin. Again, the ships themselves, the military ships, are not as important as the infrastructure for those ships. Also consider that military ships are generally fast and highly maneuverable, and in many cases built to absorb the torpedo, with things like torpedo bulges on big battleships. So attacking them is harder than attacking the slow-moving merchant ships with all of their fuel. And also, from a strategic perspective, you've got to understand that Great Britain has a major weakness in that, as a nation, we can't feed ourselves. It's simple population number problem. We just have too many people and not enough farmland. We can't feed ourselves. So if you were to prevent food coming in, you could quite easily starve Great Britain into submission. This is why the Navy has been our primary focus for a very long time. It is not just a weapon that we've used to project our power across the world, as it is in most countries. America, for example, it is our shield. The loss of sea power means that any enemy can just starve us into submission. So we cannot lose control of the sea. If we lose control of the sea, we lose control of Britain. That's just the reality of the situation. So, on that note, the objective was attack the merchant shipping in such a way, with U-boats, that the control of the surface wouldn't matter. You can have huge battleships, but, you know, if you can't stop torpedoes from hitting your food-laden transport vessels, then lol. Indeed, Aroa Boy, it's our primary weakness. As in Great Britain. We also have another big weakness, which is we have very little territory that we can sell, which means that in the event of either invasion or certain weapons of mass destruction that render elements of our terrain unusable, we can get knocked out of a war very quickly. Again, this is why Britain tends to meddle with foreign affairs. It's not just, historically speaking, it's not just because we have a navy and we can use it, it's because if enemies end up surrounding us to the point where they can launch invasions, we're in trouble. Better instead to have the fight occur somewhere over here, rather than fucking here, you know? So yes, it's a very defensible island, but it can get encircled and starved out rather easily. Okay, I'm rather surprised that we haven't heard them yet, so I'm going to save the game, kill the engines, and wait and see if we can pick them up. Why weren't they using anti-torpedo nets for supply ships? They were in many cases, but anti-torpedo nets are actually not as effective as it seems when you're under steam. They tend not to work very well at speed, and speed is what you want when you're navigating through the Atlantic Ocean. Thank you, OP Gamer. Thank you very much, OP Gamer. Although, truth be told, ideally, when it comes to stopping the U-boat, it's not necessarily measures to stop getting hit with a torpedo, it's stopping the U-boats from coming within range to attack you in the first place. If the U-boats can never actually launch torpedoes, then hooray. Which is the point of the convoy system. Instead of before, whereas all the ships are just going, fuck it, YOLO, whatever, just drive in any direction you want, and then the U-boats can just attack any ship that they fancy, the implementation of the convoy system, surrounding them with destroyers and corvettes, meant that, well, the U-boats kind of had to reveal themselves. It meant that it was much harder to find an individual convoy. Your presence would be much smaller on the ocean. But the best comparison I can make is that, well, before the convoy system, the U-boats could just get their pickings all over the Atlantic, wherever they wanted. After the convoy system, imagine that you had to go to the fridge to get a sandwich, and every time you wanted to go to the fridge, you had to enter a room with a lion in it. Sure, maybe the lion is asleep, maybe the lion isn't paying attention, or you can distract it, but sooner or later, you're gonna get fucking mauled by a lion. And the lion, in this case, would be the destroyers that are around the convoy. And they are fucking experienced lions by 1943. For example, one of those tactics that they've come up with, not technology, just a pure tactic, was the creeping tactic. Instead of just going charge and trying to throw depth charges on the head of a submarine, which can just avoid, they've now gotten very good at working in pairs. One destroyer will stand back and guide another destroyer who is moving so slowly onto the target that the U-boat cannot easily hear where they are. carefully creeping stealthily atop the U-boat, trying to predict its exact movement. And the U-boat only has batteries. You've got a fucking massive-ass destroyer able to use its diesel engine and possibly 2 fucking huge turbines spinning. You can outmaneuver that U-boat, even at depth. So it's not just technology. Experience has greatly improved on the side of the Allies. Kill the engine. Listen carefully. So, the convoy could have changed its course. Wait here for a couple of hours. Okay, so it's midday. So we arrived here at 7 in the morning. It's now midday. We've got no hits on the hydrophone. Right, Walter? No. Okay, so the convoy has probably changed its course. So, let's try and take an educated guess and figure out where that could have gone, eh? So, if this convoy was moving north-northwest... Strange, there's no convoy here that could do that. Which grid are we in? We're on the south side of BE. So we are currently here, right? So they could have snaked... So that's straight through the middle of CF, which is here. No, they're closer. It's not marked on the map. Okay. Thank you, Coward. Thank you very much, Coward. And Proto Z. Thank you, Proto. Okay. So, I'm going to surface the boat, quickly scan with the radar, and then probably start moving in a northern or maybe northeastern direction towards the United Kingdom. Let's see if we can re-establish contact. Well, establish contact.
Yes, sir.
Bring the boat up.
2 meters. New depth 0 meters. Ahead standard.
Indeed, that's why we're here, professional hobby pilot. So we've got the radio report and its time, and we've estimated, based on its bearing and approximate speed of 10 hours travel on 9 knots, that it should be roughly in this area. In fact, it should have been there 4 hours ago. So it should have easily moved through this grid. It must have changed its course. Surface the boat. Tell Berthold to switch on his radar. Not sure if that's the... Ooh, boobies. Not sure if that's the right range. I've yet to see a blip on this radar. It's new to me. And
Yes,
start
sir.
turning the submarine rudder.
3, 5 degrees to port.
Let's see if we can pick up anything via the radar in calm conditions.
Yes,
Slow the
sir.
boat.
Heads-
Thank you, Legio. Thank you very much, Legio. So, we are trying to determine if there's something that bounces back a return. I'm guessing they've probably turned this way. So here we go. Do a couple of spins on different ranges. Battery recharged. Carry on. Okay. So switch the settings. Try this. Bish bash. And hold it there. Okay. Right, so they're nowhere near us right now. So they've definitely changed their course. Ahead
Yes, sir.
standard. Let's go this way, shall we? And then do another couple of quick dips underwater. Alright. Enemy large convoy. Right. yesterday. Yeah, they could have moved quite considerably. They could be like over here. Head
Yes,
full.
sir.
Pick up
Ahead
from
full.
speed. See if we can spot them. Make sure our decent spotter, Conrad, has the conning tower with his binoculars. Yep, you're doing a very good job looking at each other there. Well done. Okay. Right. So, for the people just joining then, yeah, we're continuing to search for a convoy of ships that are coming presumably from either the Mediterranean or probably Freetown in Sierra Leone, if I had to guess. They've clearly changed their course since the last radio contact with them. Clear all the markers. We're probably going to get another radio report soon. So keep moving this way. Okay, what's the time? So it's around almost 3 in the afternoon. Take us down to periscope depth quickly. Just listen with the hydrophones. Is there anything within 25 kilometers of the boat? Any propeller, anything at all? Stay down for a few minutes. Nope, back up we go. Right. Indeed, drip drop. It was only an escort carrier, mind you. A baby flat top or a jeep carrier. So a much smaller and cheaper carrier, but a carrier all the same. Okay, piss. It's now the evening. We have yet to re-establish contact. Once again, periscope depth briefly. Slow the engine. Oh, hello. Enemy large convoy, north-northeast. There we are, we have them. They did indeed change their bearing. So they moved from north-northwest to north-northeast. There they are. Surface the boat and head full. And so they're moving at 9 knots. They've not changed their speed. But their bearing is now north-northeast, yes. Sorry, did it say north-northeast? Okay, north-northeast, speed 9 knots. So they're moving at 22.5 degrees. Okay, 22.5. I wish it gave you the points, but it doesn't. Oops. Close enough. Whoops. Okay, so it's going to take... Yeah, so they're moving at 9 knots. How long will it take me to get over here? We just mark around 12 kilometers, which is the pain point. The point at which you can be spotted on the surface in excellent conditions. Okay, so do not approach closer than that. It will take me 7 hours at current speed. Can we up our speed, gentlemen? Okay. Indeed. Planes in general, Foxworth, were very good at hunting down U-boats. In fact, the Mosquito itself went on patrols in 1943 into the Bay of Biscay, this area here. Why? Because this is the area that most U-boat crews would assume they're probably safe. So this is the moment where they would be the most careless. The planes would jump them and sink them. For you only need one sweep, one dive bomb, and you could potentially do fatal damage to a U-boat. And at night time, the U-boats would stay on the surface, recharging their batteries with their diesel engines. And that's when planes would fly on in, specifically the RAF, who decided to split their patrol duties with the American Air Force. The Americans would take the day, the RAF would take the night, which meant you were facing RAF veterans at night with a secret weapon, the searchlight. The ley light, specifically. It would be mounted onto the front of the plane, it would just light up the U-boat on the surface following a radar contact, and the U-boat was fucking helpless. Would start spraying it with either machine guns or rockets or cannons, and you only needed one good hit. Just one. The U-boat has no armor. Okay. So 5 hours until we reach this destination. The convoy, yep, that's not the convoy. 9 knots moving northeast. They can make in 5 hours approximately 76 to 80. 76 to 80. They'll be probably, let's say there. All right. Is that true? Doesn't seem right to me. Yeah, roughly. Okay. Sweet. They are moving quite slowly. They are definitely laden down with supplies for Great Britain. Okay. Let's do it then. So let's get there. The convoy will then be... Whoopsie. Piss. Stop it. The convoy will then be roughly 27 kilometers from us, at which point we're going to sneak in and set up an ambush for the fuckers. And I'm keen to try out this new type of torpedo. Well, it's the old type of torpedo, but it's got a different guidance system on it. In fact, maybe it's not wise to start off with that one, because it's a gas torpedo with lots of bubbles. It'll be very obvious. Let's start off with an electric torpedo in the event that I miss. Okay. And also, let's save it. And also, I need to go for a wee in a moment. Okay. Have a look at the new the controls for the new torpedo. There are controls for the new torpedo? Are there? Oh yeah, what's this? New type of torpedo? I see no different, Oh! Ooh, what's this? Oh my god, how cute! Hang on. Second gyro angle. Straight run, leg, pattern angle. Okay, I've no idea what any of this means. Second gyro angle. Straight run. Alright. That looks fun. Yeah, I want to play with that. I have a feeling I'm not going to hit anything. Yes, more settings for me to get wrong in a panic, Mr. Rochade. Yeah. Okay. Right. Weapons officer. Yeah, so tubes 3 and 4. I'll start with then. All right. Well, first we've got to get into position to engage the convoy. So sorry, I feel like a bit of a broken record. So yes, you're seeing here the vulnerability of the U-boat, because in order to get into position to attack the convoy, we've got to be on the surface. A submerged U-boat can make, what, fucking 6 or 7 knots? And even then, not for very long. So in order to just get into position, we've got to be on the surface, which means we can be easily spotted by airplanes or by radar. So a whole wolf pack of U-boats are easy pickings, just trying to get into the right place. And even if a destroyer chases us off, it could take us hours to get back into position. Hours and hours and hours. By mid-1943, something like 80% of shipping in a convoy was coming in safely. Just indicating how experienced, how well prepared those destroyers and corvette crews were getting. And we're not just talking about, converted World War I destroyers anymore. We're talking about American-built, freshly armed, things like Fletcher-class destroyers. They do not fuck around. They absolutely, genuinely do not fuck around with the U-boat anymore. Okay, here we go. Yeah, these things, well, the destroyers themselves, all destroyers, but the later ones in particular, are true killing machines. The U-boats never stood a chance. Okay, here we go. So let's get into position, and let's bring the U-boat underwater. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Periscope depth, please. Head slow.
Periscope depth.
Walter, tell me what you hear.
Head slow.
Auf Tauchstationen!
Let's go. Bring the men down.
Alle Entwicklungen sind klar!
You enjoying yourself, Sam? How you doing, Sam? You okay? How's life? Good to see you in armor the other day. Sorry, I was meant to get back... I must apologise. I was meant to get back to you on Twitter. I logged into Twitter again today. And I've got like so many messages and stuff. I've so rarely used Twitter. Oh shit, is my radar off? Yes, it is. Okay. Walter, tell me what you hear. Oh. I'm just going to pour a pint of water. Zam has recovered from the anxiety of it. All. Cool. It's fun though, isn't it?
Current depth 10.
Armor's good fun. How are the ants? Doing very well, Flower. Doing very well. To my shock, I've discovered that the second queen ant that I own is actually fertile. She's hatched a worker. Shockingly, this afternoon. Okay. No hits, Walter? Really? Okay. Can't hear anything yet. We should be able to hear them. We got a range of... Whoopsie. Got a range of around 25. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, alright. Fair, fair. We'll hear them soon. How soon is soon? So if they're making 9 knots... Okay, we'll hear them in like 1 hour's time. So if we don't hear them in an hour, then we've got a problem. So it's currently 16 minutes past 10. So let's speed up time over to 16 minutes past 11. Oh, lag spike. Was that something being rendered? Okay, we should definitely be able to hear them now, Walter. Hello? I hear some propellers, everyone. Okay. Merchant propellers at bearing 80. Further along than I thought they would be. Bearing 80 would put them over here. So let's shimmy along a little bit more. Remaining underwater.
Yes,
ahead
sir.
1/2, yeah.
Ahead 1/3. Ahead standard.
Oh really? I didn't realise that, Sam. You've only just got your PC. Cool. Well, welcome to it. Welcome indeed. Okay. Indeed, you got some milk. In fact, I was reading a few years ago. I remember reading a thing which was talking about that the fact that the carrier itself, even though the carrier is the undisputed champion when it comes to deploying your naval assets, the carrier must be very careful because you can actually destroy a carrier for relatively little expense. The weapon systems that you can use to eliminate a carrier and overwhelm its anti-missile defenses are much cheaper than the carrier itself. So any nation that is genuinely serious about facing a carrier fielding nation would just put all of its money into anti-ship cruise missiles and then just fucking overwhelm the defenses. So yeah, carriers are expensive but also pretty vulnerable. Indeed. Which is why, apparently, Reg, which is why the Americans in particular were extremely keen to find out everything they could about the Falklands conflict. because the Falklands conflict involved anti-ship missiles, the first war in history. And they were very keen to find out if, the doctrines that were being practiced put to the test. They wanted to see how it actually shook out, not in a drill. Okay. So, yes, the US Navy made many requests to my government for details on the Falklands War. As many details, as many details as they could get. Okay. So, out there somewhere, we have ourselves a convoy. They're roughly bearing 6-6 right about now. So they're roughly here. Okay. So presume that their course was... What was their course before? Their course was 22.5 degrees, yes? Moving at 9 knots? Okay, so that's their presumed course. Which will put us... good, okay. Right in their path. But again, we don't know... What is this? Is this the edge of the convoy? Is this the front of the convoy? Because the convoy could be that big. And the range of our electric torpedoes is about 4 kilometers. So... This, everybody. Gas torpedoes, longer. Gas torpedoes, this. So, hooray. But, gas torpedoes, bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Good news, though, is night. Haha! Okay. And calm waters. This could be a good attack for us. He says, and I'm sure I'll fuck it. I'll find some way to fuck it up. I have no doubt. Okay. So keep creeping in, nice and steady. Speed up the time a smidge. I'm surprised... Oh, there we go. Walter's given me a contact. Warship, medium speed and closing, bearing 078. So could that be the far left side of the convoy? We'll find out momentarily with additional propeller spots. If you'll forgive me, just one moment. I'm just going to run for a wee-wee before the action starts. Okay. Hi there, folks. We're still alive. That's good. Okay. So, we are trying to get ourselves a sandwich from this refrigerator. How many lions are in this room? One lion. Sweeping. 2 lions. Hold on. I could be in a bad position. I could actually be moving too far away from the convoy. Reduce our speed.
Sir. Ahead slow.
3 lion. No, that's not a lion. That's a sandwich. Okay. 3 lions. 4 lions. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Depth beneath the keel is good. Many kilometers. Okay. I presume, since these are only the closest hits, we're probably talking around 7 or 8 destroyers or corvettes, considering it's a large convoy. This approximately marks, I presume, the size of the convoy. So, we are in a very good position to just lie in wait. And that's what we're going to do.
Yes, sir.
Stop the engine.
All stop.
Now, since visibility should be pretty excellent, what am I doing? So I'm in a position to attack if visibility was very poor, right? So maybe I should keep on going. Why would we sit in the middle of them, where they can just spot us and blow us the fuck up? We should probably come in from this sort of an angle. Let's move a little bit this way.
Head 1/3.
Okay. Let's go. Okay. And I will raise the attack periscope with its magnification. And then, the moment we spot a ship, we'll get the approximate, well, we'll get the exact visibility. Of course, they're higher up from the ocean surface, so they can probably see further.
Closing, bearing 105, long range.
Copy that. Walter, no more yelling, please. Order the crew to go into silent
sir.
running. Everyone whisper from here on out,
Break
please.
for silent running.
Here we go. Okay, merchant moving. So move forward a bit, and then we're going to adjust the vessel. Okay. How far are we talking? They are roughly 11 kilometers, so they're at our maximum engagement range for our gas torpedoes. Okay, no, they're much closer now. Stand by. 9 kilometers. Okay, so that's... I'm not clearing them yet, am I? Okay. I think it's too late, frankly. I think I just need to sit still and be quiet. So my position, it would be ideal for conditions of low visibility.
Yes, sir.
So I'm actually going to lower the attack periscope and put up the much smaller observation periscope. So attack periscope down. Give me the dinky observation periscope. Whoop. Over the observation periscope. Right. How am I able to see the lines from the enemy boats? So it's the hydrophone. The hydrophone is giving me their approximate positions. So, let's try and find an appropriate target.
Ahead slow.
Thank you, Kermit. Thank you, Kermit the lad. Much appreciated, Kermit. So, yep, maintain this course. Let's go. And I will give it another save. Right, we've got our first visible target at 5 kilometers. So the visibility is 5 kilometers. That looks like a corvette towards my bearing 105. Turn 105. No, I can't see anything. Okay. Keep creeping forward. And also just lower the... Oh, there it is. You see it? I see its silhouette. Right there. There you are. Oh, no, wait. It's a cargo vessel. Interesting. There. I've managed to spot something. Okay, cool. So, I'm actually going to save again, nervously. Okay. So, actually, before we get started, maybe I should just do something. This here, let me just have a quick read on how this fat torpedo is configured before I fuck it up, and then, because I'm sure we're all keen to see what this does, aren't we? Let me just read some basics. Fat torpedo. How to set up a fat torpedo. So, at the initial screen, you select speed, depth, and pistol as per usual. Then click on the fat window to bring up a secondary screen, which is where you are now. Where you set initial straight run length. It's where you set the initial straight run length. So how far before the torpedo begins its ladder search. So straight run for... Okay. What is this in? Meters, I guess? No, wait. What? Okay. It's got a range of around 12 kilometers. Okay. Okay, cool. So what, 4 kilometers would be, what, 40, I guess? I assume? Okay. So what does it say here? The range on the dial is in hundreds of meters. There we go. So setting 25 is a straight run of 2.5 kilometers. The second gyro angle, yep, is the direction which the ladder, for the ladder searching, where the torpedo turns from to the left or to the right. It seems to be for these kinds of, it seems to be for these kinds of settings only 90 degrees either side, and leg, which is how far each ladder leg runs before it turns. Ah, interesting. Okay. So, hang on, let me just fiddle with it. So, let's say, la-di-da, we're setting up our torpedo. Travel for 2 kilometers. Okay. I see. And then snap immediately 90 degrees. And then run for... 800 meters, I assume? Cool. I want to use one of those torpedoes. That sounds fun. Okay. Let's start with the electric torpedoes first, eh? So, that Corvette is probably going to miss us, but keep moving forward just in case. Okay, let's start planning. The observation periscope has a larger head than the attack periscope. Are you sure? Is it not the dinky one for quick observations? Okay, I'll switch to the attack periscope. Raider. Have I been doing it wrong all this time? I thought the attack one was huge due to the magnification and all that. Ah, okay. Good to know, thank you. Right, so we're looking at... So there's the Corvette. It's doing its sweep. Let's try and pick a target at bearing 690, sorry. So bearing 90. Hello, what are you? Tanker. I see a tanker. That's a valuable target. That's why they're moving so slow. Okay. Tanker. How do I know it's a tanker? Cargo. Troop transport. I see a troop transport. Large troop ship. Ocean troop ship. Trying to spot the stacks. Okay. Mark that. Lock. No, that's a tanker. Troop transport. Maybe coming back from Africa? Mark that. Confirm. Which one is it? It's that one. Troop ship. Okay. Mark the troop ship. Compass bearing 22.5 degrees. Thank you very much, whoever that is. Thank you, Vajhar. Thank you, sir. Bear with me. Where's my troop ship? I've lost them. Troop ship. There you are. You're just off a bit. Okay, just going to mark that course. Okay, so that's a course of a troop ship. Okay. I'll need to move out of its way. Okay. Where's that Corvette? Yeah, I see the two ships steaming in line. You see it? Cargo ship behind it. Cargo ship. So what's that? Tanker. Tanker's there, I presume. Yep, okay, north-northeast. Just gonna mark it. 22.5. Okay. Keep moving. And then I'll need to achieve minimum arming range of the torpedo. Yeah, if we can identify them exactly, that would be very helpful for the sake of magnetic triggers. Okay. Well, I've only got a single gas torpedo in the stern, so I need to decide if I'm spinning round. Well, I'll have to spin round. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Head 1/3.
Head 1/3.
I think we're still far enough from this that we won't get detected yet. Okay. What is a troop ship, Mr. Chill? It's troops, soldiers, not civilians. Okay. Tanker. Cargo. I've lost the troop ship exactly. Is that it there? There it is, the troop ship. I'm right in the path. Okay. There it is. Yeah, we need to move out the way if we're going to get an accurate solution. Need to get ready to switch off. Yeah, get out of his way as well. If it has a red cross marker on it, then we do not fire. We've found them before. They do exist. I've never seen one travelling with a convoy, mind you. Okay. Since they're coming straight at us, I mean, no. I mean, they are almost, yeah, directly coming for us. Could shoot underneath its bow. Why not try that? Hit it with a magnetic torpedo. I worry that by the time they get on me, they're going to be like on me. That's a big ship. It's a tanker as well. Big superstructure on that thing. Tanker, tanker, tanker. Large tanker. What does it look like from the front? I think there's a large tanker. Look at the size of the superstructure. Draft of 12 meters. Large tanker. I think that might well be one. Sorry. Pardon me. Sorry about that. Okay, I need to be a bit careful. I don't want to drive into that vessel.
Yes, sir. Ahead slow.
Head slow now. Yeah, I think we should go for the tanker. So large tanker. That's its position. Okay. I used the wrong instrument. It's 28 degrees. Keep moving up. 28 degrees. That's its course. So that's the tanker's course, which means when it passes us, yeah, a little bit further forward, and it will be within the minimum arming range of the torpedo. Okay, so let's plot this solution. Thank you, Coda Hack. Thank you very much, Coda Hack. So at bearing 180 exactly. Okay. So maintain this rudder. Fuck. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to go with my rear torpedo. Bugger. So tube 2. So it's actually this one. Slow moving, magnetic, at a depth of to be determined. Okay. Bearing 180. Exactly. I wish there was a way of precisely doing this. I'll fiddle with this like this, see? Okay. Pistol setting will be magnetic, communist. Okay, and then it's going to be directly 90 degrees. I presume. Just measure it, sorry. Yep, pretty much directly 90 degrees at a speed of 9 knots, which I know this convoy's making. 9 knots. Okay. So, let's have a look at this tanker. Here it is. Hello. So, looking at your... So, I see a single tall stack. No, that's not... No, it's a short stubby stack. There we go. Yes, I believe it is a large tanker. Short stubby stack. Tall. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I think we are dealing with a large tanker. So, 12 meters below the waterline. So, tell the torpedo. 10, 11, 12, 13 meters you're to explode. How can I see it? Barely. Very hard to see. It's very dark. Okay. Right. So, whilst we're doing this, let's also now consider... That other warship might get us.
Yes, sir.
Oh dear. Hopefully we don't get pinged. So whilst we're doing this, let's also now consider alternate torpedoes. So the fat torpedo specifically. So how wide are we talking? So it's only... Really? This is a large convoy? Surely there are other ships behind this. Okay, 1.6 kilometers. Right, so if the fat torpedo would be fired also at 180, right? Like a normal torpedo. So we'll fire at the one after this. Let me just configure this. So the fat, fast moving this time, impact torpedo. I just want it to zigzag until it hits something at around 1, 2, 3 meters, right? Also face... Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. How cool is that? That's so cool. Oh my god. How amazing. Alright. Oh, I love it. Okay, 180. So we'll go for the fuck us. Very hard. See what I mean? I wish there was a way to just press like an arrow or something instead of my mouse. Come on. It's gonna have to be good enough. Okay. And then range. So I can configure, so fast moving impact, straight run. Oh wow, that's so cool. I love it. And then, yeah, that way with it. And then, how far? That's so awesome. That's so awesome. Okay, shorten its run then. Do that. Okay, what's the range? So it will only be like... Where's my solution? Here. So close. So it's only 400 meters, so start turning immediately. So go, like, yeah, fucking like that. Okay. So, are we going to be able to... Oh, shit. Those are some big lions, folks. Holy shit, we could get pinged. I really hope we don't get pinged, but we might get pinged. Look, oh god. The sweep, that sweep. Down the periscope briefly. Large tanker. Lock you. Oh, don't get pinged. Where's that Corvette? There it is. It's coming straight towards us. It's pinging. Turn, turn, turn. Don't come near us. Oh, I really want to fire this torpedo. Don't ping us. We're sort of threading 2 Corvettes here, so we could easily get grabbed. Where's the other one? There it is. Oh. Right, large tanker. There's my solution. Okay. There it is. It's not a Corvette, it's a destroyer. Ugh. I would turn, but that would muck up my solution, Padawan. Oh, you can piss off. frigate. Oh god, yeah, this is a powerful convoy. These are some big lions. These are some very big lions, folks. Okay, here comes our tanker. Which one is he in the line? Okay. Oh, we're gonna get pinged. We're gonna get pinged. So what's my backup plan? Panic fire the fat if I do get pinged? Just before we do a crash dive and try to evade? I'm gonna save just in case that's true. We could flip the fat so it goes in the other direction just before we panic fire. Thank you, Excalibur. Thank you very much, Excalibur. Right. Switch to this torpedo. Oh god, it reset? Oh, you bastard. 10, 11, 12, 13. Magnetic slow. Yeah. 180. That's not 180. It reset my solution. That's annoying. Why did it do that then? 180. 90 degrees. 9 knots. There you go. Okay, there's a lion. That's a very big lion. A destroyer right there. The other destroyer's past us though. There's our tanker. Everyone be very quiet. No talking. Okay. Wait calmly. There he is. Our warship's going to pass us to bearing 0, and then we're safe. If it pings between bearing 057 and bearing 0, we're screwed.
Contact warship moving away. Bearing 203, medium range.
Don't you ping. Don't you ping. You stay right over there. No pinging, please. There's no U-boat here. There's absolutely no U-boat in the water in front of you. Mm-mm. No, Live Gaming. I hope they're okay. Not heard from them in a while. Stay away. It's 4-7. $40. Three 6. 0 is the safe point. Please don't be turning this way. The tanker is getting close to the solution. Three 3. So for those joining who aren't sure what's going on, that destroyer is pinging sound into the ocean. Most of the time it won't return, it will just go ping, But the hydrophone operator is listening for ping, the sound of a return, an echo, which will also be represented on the screen in front of it as a blip. If something bounces back, a return, then there's something underwater. For example, a U-boat. 19. It's maintaining its current course. Don't ping. Don't ping. The convoy target has almost entered the solution. $10. Okay, I think we're safe. It's mounted on the front of the vessel, so I think we're actually safe. There's nothing stopping them from just spotting us with binoculars, so we've got to be careful. Right, our target is almost in the solution. Very, very gently. 180. Gently, I do mean fucking gently. Point. Still 180. We haven't moved. The solution is good. Where is the solution? Here it is. There it is right here, okay? See this little marker? So. Calm. Shh. 180. That is our solution. Up. There's our tanker. No. Cargo. Where's our tanker? Cargo. Where's my tanker? Is that him? Tanker, there he is. He's not the lead vessel? Shit. Large tanker. This one. No, there is a lead vessel. Large tanker. This is it. Large tanker. Okay, get ready. Get ready. I see he's there. Right, bearing 180. Don't move this crosshair. That's my crosshair. Lower it. Okay, tube 6. Open tube 6. Tube 6 is flooded and ready to fire. When his bow crosses it, torpedo in the water. Don't you dare eat it either. And then we wait for the next one to enter the solution and then fire the fat. Get ready, a few seconds. We might get spotted by the watch officer aboard this vessel, but hopefully by then it will be too late. Get ready. Where is it? Don't you spot me. Don't you spot me. Don't you spot me. Don't move it. Don't move it. Where is my prize? Don't you spot me. Don't you spot me. Even then it won't arm in time, so it should sail underneath the ship. There you are. There's my prize. There's my prize. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. 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 Get ready. Ready. Thank you, Bardimo. Okay, I still see it. I still see it. Ready? Torpedo now. Torpedo away. Torpedo in the water. Stand by. Shh. Okay, it didn't arm. Now it should arm in time. It should arm in time. And it should be at the right depth. Come on, arm in time. Arm in time, baby. Arm in time. Arm in time. Please be armed. Please tell me I got the right depth as well. Detect a big enough difference in the magnetic field of the Earth. There's something metal above your head, torpedo. There's something metal above your head. Now! No! No! Damn it, either it didn't arm or the depth was wrong. Damn it. Okay, don't panic. Fat torpedo. Next solution. Quickly. Fast moving. Impact. Okay. On 180. No, that's good. The solution is still good. Up. Next ship to behind that follows in behind it. Which is that one. Get ready. Get ready. Depth. Depth, 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 depth. Oh, thank you very much. What the fuck? 1, 2, 3. Impact fast. What the fuck said it to that depth? Thank you, chat. Oh, damn. Searchlights are up. Okay, they saw something. Maybe my thing. Here we go. Get ready. Damn, I didn't open the tube. My mistake. Okay, here we go. Now, bad news. Whoa, hello, big ship. That's in fact... Ooh. So that's in fact a gas torpedo. So everyone fucking knows that there's a U-boat here, and we have a great big white line pointing out our exact position to the escorts.
Contact. Merchant. Moving away. Bearing 20.
So, let's see what this torpedo does. This is new technology, everybody. What the fuck? Oh, look. Is it turning? What the fuck? What is that turn? Is it faulty? Yes, no, I want you to keep going. I would really love it if you could keep going and hit that target. Please hit that target. That's a very large target. You really want to hit that target. You're not going to turn on me? No, that would be terrible luck if you turn on me right about now. Come on. Okay. Carl, give me a yay. Thank you, Carl. All right, save the game. I hit something. Well, we didn't get to see the fat torpedo turn. Right, now, I'm just going to fucking cause chaos. We're in the heart of a fucking convoy. They know where we are, and the enemy warships are coming.
Yes, sir. Ahead full.
Ahead full. Let's just line ourselves up, fire the gas torpedoes in any direction, basically, before those lions jump us, and they're on their way. What the fuck?
Contact. Warship. Constant distance. Bearing 208. Long
What the fuck? Hang on, where are we? What's that? What the fuck? They have their own U-boat? I've never seen that before. What the fuck? Is that part of the convoy? I've never seen that before. Okay.
Yes, sir. Rudder. 3, 5.
Rather hard right. Let's just start fucking shooting. I'm just going to start blasting. So, give me weapons officer tube 1. Tube 1, fast moving, impact at 3 meters. I've only got 2 of these, mind you. Just go for this ship right here. So, yep, keep turning, keep turning. The enemy, yeah, oh shit. Here comes a DD right now. Oh no. Okay.
Contact. Merchant. Moving away. Bearing 237. Medium range.
Okay, he's trying to find me. Maybe it's wise to drop a decoy. Okay, I'm just going to go for this vessel here, if I can. Damn. Damn, 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 damn. He's going to be turning right onto us. So, we're going to drop one of our
Yes, sir. Deploying
decoys. I don't know if that's going to help me, but nevertheless drop a barrel. A bubbly barrel to at least give us a chance to hit this target. They're going to get us. They're going to get us. They're going to fucking get us. Oh, god damn. No, we might be okay. They're going for the wrong thing.
Yes, sir. Ahead slow.
Head slow. We're just going to fire it at this vessel here. Yep, they're actually going for our depth charge. Our decoy. Come on, come on, come on. Give me a shot. Give me a shot. Again, I'm just going to wing it on this target here. Open tube 1. Oh, is that DD coming at us? I think it is. Oh, God. I'm being way too reckless. So just give me that, give me that, give me that, and then just fire. Okay, and then down.
Yes, sir. New depth. 140.
Emergency orders, crash dive, and ahead. Take us down, quick. DD's coming straight at us.
Ahead full.
Okay.
Contact. Merchant. Constant distance. Bearing. 3,
There's my torp.
3. Medium range.
How
Contact.
did
Merchant,
I do?
Constant distance. Bearing. 3, 1. Medium
Damn.
range.
Come on, maybe I gave it too much bearing. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, don't you glance, don't you glance.
Current depth 20.
Excellent. Good hit. Now, can we survive their return? Here comes the depth charge run. Thank you, Carl.
Current depth 3.
Whoops, side-mounted depth charges. Many, many, many. Okay, rudder amidship.
Yes, sir. Rudder
Present a
amidship.
small
Increase the
target. I think we are okay. Made it barely.
Current depth 10.
No damage. We're okay. Take us down to 140 meters. Ahead slow.
Ahead 1/3.
Woo! Oh, we got 2 targets.
Current depth 6.
Medium. Contact. Merchant. Moving away.
All
Bearing.
right.
4, 8. Medium range.
Thank you, thank you. That was stupid risky at the end, though. Oh, hello. It's not over yet. Keep taking us down. Let's go.
New depth 1.
Give me a ping beneath the keel. Verify our depth.
Yes, sir. Depth on the keel is
No bounce back.
0. Depth 7.
Very deep. Thank you, XCOM. It could have been better. It could have been center mass, but alas. Deploy another one of those barrels, please.
Yes, sir. Deploying decoys.
There we go. Yes, we've definitely kicked the hornet's nest. How many lions are we having to deal with? Oh, shit the bed. Okay, that is a Corvette. Boob. Oh, no, wait. That's not Boob.
Current
That's
depth
Bob.
80.
What is that? Black Swan, maybe? Not sure. Still, they've got a lot of depth charges now these days. They're getting properly outfitted, aren't they? Properly outfitted indeed. Many, many, many depth charges. Okay. Oh, hello. Star Shell? Yep, Star Shell. Okay, let's have a look and see what we hit then. I'm shocked by the presence of a submarine. I've seen them at anchor, but I've never seen them at sea like this.
90.
Okay. So, we hit this cargo vessel on its stern. Started a pretty big fire, that's good. What about the other bigger vessel that we struck? This one here. Okay, you've got some pretty extensive flooding. Let's hope it gets worse. Okay. Yeah, frankly, I need to just be more careful now. They have too many destroyers and too many depth charges, so we need to pull out cautiously. If we're gonna try again, we can try again.
Yes, sir. Ahead slow.
All right. I really had a convoy with HMS Nelson in the middle of it. They semi-randomized, are they? Cool. Sorry, could you bear with me just one moment? I have to do something important. One moment. Close Steam and one moment. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Hang on. Here we are. Right, so for those just joining and tuning in, you're looking at a U-boat attacking a convoy, an Allied convoy in the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Spain. The convoy consists of lots of tankers, actually. The U-boat is currently at 106 meters deep, and we're just trying to get deeper so we can evade that pinging sound. It's ASDIC, an early form of sonar. At a certain depth, the differences in temperature and salt content in the ocean means that the ASDIC is not as effective. So we're trying to get beneath that depth.
Yes, sir.
So
New
take
depth.
us down to
137 meters.
137 meters deep. Okay. So the convoy is powering ahead, trying to move through and evade us, sweeping the seas to try and spot our conning tower, well, our periscope. Excellent. We've really started a very big fire here. This cargo vessel is carrying lots of raw materials, I would imagine. What is that, do you think? Almost looks a bit like a troop ship, doesn't it? Maybe that is the troop ship. So 3 stacks for ventilate. So 4 ventilation stacks here. 1, 2, 3, 4 masts. 1 second. Switch that off. Nope, that's only a 2-master. Nope, it's not it either. Looking for something. Nope, not an ore carrier. We're still within ASDIC, guys. We need to get deeper.
Head standard.
Come on.
New depth. 13.
They can tell exactly where we are. Ammunition ship, no.
Current depth. 110.
Have I gone past it, do you reckon? Was that it? Ceramic Ocean 1-2. Only 2 ventilation things. Can't be that. Chatham troop ship, no. Large passenger cargo, maybe 2. Looking for a 4-master. Hello, 1, 2. Could indeed be the troop ship. No, that's only a 2-master. Hang on. How well are they doing? Ooh. That looks really good for us.
Current depth. 130.
Thank you, Zengilol, for the tier 1. Thank you. And Kingpin, thank you also. Thank you, both of you. Thank you, Valleyman, as well. Fucking hell. I've got 4 escorts on me. Jesus. Yeah, this is no joke, guys. We need to... Come on, guys. You need to get deeper and we need to pull away. We're on 137 meters deep. Okay, we should be below the effective range of their ASDIC. Now we just creep away quietly. So reduce the sound of the engine and change our heading. Okay. I would, Royal, but pressing those keys had a habit of showing ships that were beyond my visual range, which was a little annoying. It was a little bit spoilerish, I found. So I'm trying to resist the urge to press that specific button. You are right, it is helpful, but at the same time, I'm sometimes like, oh, I didn't know there was a battleship in the arena, in the engagement range. Jesus, they are really pissed. They have a lot of depth charges now. What happened to the days when they would half-heartedly throw 2 depth charges and a teddy bear out the back and then call it a day? Now look at them. That looks pretty good. Medium cargo, do you reckon? Hang on, tall stack, 2 cranes, both forward facing. 1 second, tall stack. Nope. Nope. Maybe a large merchant? Maybe. Looking for the forward-facing cranes. Nope. They're trying to get lucky with those depth charges. Could be an Empire type. Looks a lot like an Empire type. Does it have the 2 vents at the back? Maybe a Granville type. Not sure. I'm generally terrible with ship identification. 1 minute. God damn.
Torpedo missed, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 escorts are on us, everyone. Ooh. Has their boiler died? No, it's still. They're still trying. Okay.
Pinging us, sir.
They're still pinging us? 138 meters. We need to go deeper. Oh shit! Damage? We got hit! Holy shit! They actually hit us. Oh no! Are we gonna take?
We're taking damage.
Shit! We're taking more damage, which means I've got to get higher.
New depth.
Increase our depth.
9 meters.
Fight that flooding.
Full.
Uh oh! Uh oh! Uh oh!
New depth.
Get an officer in there,
105
quick!
meters.
Where are my repair guys? Uh oh! That was a lucky hit. God damn. Get more repair guys in there. Get that flooding under control. Flooding is under control. The hull is going to fail in a certain amount of time. Okay, we need to pull higher. We're 150 meters. I need
New
to blow
depth.
ballast.
7 meters.
We still sinking? Yep. Blow ballast now.
Current depth 150.
Blow ballast, quick.
Blow ballast.
Shit, the bed. Okay, raise. Oh, we're in silent running. Shit. They're not actually...
We're close to the critical depth.
I know. Pull up. Shit, I think we're dead. I'm still in silent running. We're taking heavy damage. Pull up.
New depth 92 meters. New depth 0 meters.
Ahead flank. Lift the nose. And all I'm doing is pushing myself deeper. But we are pointing up, are we not? No, that's the back. That's the front. 162 meters. No, we're going to approach crash depth. Guys, get the flooding under control. Oh, God. Yeah. Raise the boat. We're leveling.
New depth 0 meters.
Can you blow more ballast?
Current depth 170.
Blow ballast. 170 meters. Yep, keep raising the nose. Change the rudder.
5 degrees to port.
No, we're gonna die. We're in the red. We're approaching crash depth. Pump. Yeah, there's lots more water in there. Pump that out.
Deep, sir.
I know.
Current depth
183 meters. We're going down. 186 meters. We're going down heavy.
New depth 0 meters.
190 meters. We're about to be crushed like a tin can.
Current depth 190.
Quick! Get that water out!
We have critical flooding, sir.
Ah!
Depth charges in the water,
Current
sir.
depth 20.
We're screwed!
New depth 0 meters.
Those are my last words. We're screwed. But in German. Oh, God.
New depth 0 meters. Current depth 220.
Gentlemen, it was a privilege.
New depth 0 meters.
Oh, God. Fucking hell. 240 meters. Oh, no.
New depth 6 meters. Hull stop.
Am I just driving a deeper? Oh, my God. We're about to implode.
Current depth 250.
Quick.
Current depth 260.
267. There's no way we can get the flooding under control.
Hull damage.
It's over.
Protecting damage, sir. Current depth 270. Back emergency. Current depth 280.
Christ. That's a bad way to go.
Current depth 290.
300 meters.
Current depth 300.
305 meters, we're just getting crushed. We got one though. Small mercies. 304 meters. We're rising, but there's no way we're gonna survive this. How do we still have dials that are breaking? How many dials are aboard the ship? The same dial. God damn. 45 seconds until that flooding is under control at the front. 2 minutes until it's crashed though entirely. Hull failure in 2 minutes. 300 meters. What the fuck? Where's my... He's there. Hang on. Oh, no. That's not good. We're rising slowly. 296 meters. How are we still alive? Critical flooding, I know.
We have critical flooding, sir.
I know. Okay, 4 seconds until that flooding is under control. Okay, now what about this flooding? Fuck. Get that water out. Can we blow more ballast? I know that... Blow ballast?
Yes, sir. Blow ballast.
Which way's the front of the submarine? Are we pointing up or down? Straighten the rudder, yeah.
Yes, sir. Rudder 1 degrees to port. Rudder 0 degrees to starboard.
Yeah, is this down? Christ. Keep reversing then. .275 meters. Get that water out. 30 seconds until that flooding's under control. Shit. No! 20 seconds until the hull No! The hull imploded. The hull imploded. We just got crushed like a tin can. So the sound of metal breaking, screaming, and then silence forever. Shit. That's a very bad way to go. Okay. Yeah, that sucks. Well, we got ourselves a kill, though. Small mercies as we went down. Okay. Yeah, if only Germany spent as much money on their dial replacement technology. Sorry, on their diving as they did dial replacement technology. Because one crewman was, yeah, quickly, another one. How many of those do you have? Ah, shit. Okay. A few more minutes. Load up the last save. So this is when I was trying to escape the destroyers. Yeah, that was a record depth, I suppose, before implosion. Yeah, if only I'd reversed at the beginning. I thought the other way was down. I thought we were going up. Ugh. Whoops. Thank you, Shallowan. Thank you very much, Shallowan. Right. Just giving it a load. So yes, for those just joining in, yes, my U-boat was struck by a depth charge at a depth of around 150 meters. A very lucky hit, but it got us, damaging the bow and destroying the torpedo tubes, and giving us catastrophic flooding. So we couldn't surface the boat, and we sunk down to crush depth, and basically imploded as the weight of the ocean just collapsed the pressure hull. Okay. Stay in the green zone so any damage can be easily dealt with. Alas, staying in the green zone for Mare means also staying in the range of the enemy ASDIC. Hang on. Which is the sonar that they're utilizing to find our exact location. Oh no. Damn. This is just after I fired which torpedo? So I haven't gotten the lucky hit. Ah, okay. So we're going to have to do lucky hit times 2.
Yes, sir. Ahead full.
Here we go. Lucky hit times 2. Rudder hard this way. And I'm going to get it twice because of course I am.
3
Of course.
degrees to port.
Do you have any doubt? Mods ban anyone who has any doubts whatsoever. Right. Tube 1. Fast moving impact torpedo at 3 meters deep. Alright. Let's see if we can get that same target.
Contact
And then
merchant.
evade
Constant
that
distance,
destroyer.
bearing 209. Medium range. Contact merchant. Constant distance. Bearing 220.
Fire a spread, get more luck? Yeah, why wouldn't I fire a spread? Not a bad idea. Well, we did get a kill with just one. Well, let's see if we can get two. So, tubes 1 and 2. What the fuck? Why is there no tube 1 and... There we go. Tube 1 and 2. Fast moving impact at 3 meters. A nice tight spread.
Contact merchant.
I'll do a wider spread.
Bearing
No, tight spread. Fuck it.
Medium range.
Right. Raise the periscope. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm shooting 3? Am I? So I am as well. You know what? Screw the spread. Just give me torpedo tube 1. No time for this. Okay, there we go. It's coming for us. It's going to ram us. Guess who didn't launch the
Yes, sir. Deploying decoy.
decoy like he did last time?
2-9.
Open tube. Time, 2, 1, go. Dive, 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 dive.
9 meters.
Emergency order to
Degrees to starboard.
Crash dive!
crash dive now. Let's get the fuck out of here. How did I do this time? This is where I missed completely because I'm shit. No, I wasn't being serious when I said that, by the way. I'm gonna hit perfectly right on the... God damn it! Oh, yes! See? Never had any doubts. None whatsoever. Carl, yay if you had no doubts.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Carl. Carl, you're a little delayed there, mate. You let me down. Come on, man. The crew, you're showing me up in front of him.
3 0.
Take us down, take us down, take us down.
New depth. 1 5 0 meters.
It's like he was thinking about yaying. Like, maybe not.
Depth 4
Oh, shit, the bed. Where's the DD? TD is gonna miss us. Ah.
5 0.
Yes, maybe saving now would be advisable. Right. Oh, yeah, it's coming straight towards us.
3 5 degrees to port.
Take us down, take us down, take us down.
4 7 meters.
Head flank, head flank. Push that engine. It's going to depth charge right on us.
Ahead flank!
Here we go. Oh, firing its depth charges out. Oh, no, that's not good. Right on us, so we need to push hard. Push deep.
Current depth 8 0.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Gonna be okay. Hope so.
Current depth 9
I think we made it. No damage, we're okay.
Current depth 1 0 0.
Right. Now we go quiet. Whoa-ly moly, shit the bed.
Contact merchant. Constant distance. Bearing
Right,
2-8.
silent running, and where's my navigations officer? He's resting. Tell him to return to course.
Returning to course, sir.
And we're going to pull the fuck away and see if we can steer clear of this hornet's nest that we've gone and kicked. And yes, indeed, not a bad idea. Drop a decoy barrel
Current depth 1 2 0.
to keep them busy at a depth of 121 meters. As we try and sneak the fuck away. Alright. Indeed, for me, advisable, but in my experience, just getting down as low as we can beneath the Azdic range is top priority. We just need to get down deep, away from the pings. So, deeper please, much
New
deeper.
depth 1 6 5 meters.
Let's go. Wendell Animations is saying, let's go allies, and that no cheering the allies. Damn you. No cheering for the enemy. guys.
Current depth 130.
So far, so good. Almost tempted to fire a torpedo at that U-boat, at that submarine. So this is the one we hit, isn't it? We didn't start a major fire like we did last time. Let's hope that the flooding is still enough to bring it down. What about this one? This is the one that we hit before. So the first torpedo that I fired at the tanker, how badly did that miss?
Contact. Warship. Constant
Oh, it
distance,
went
bearing
quite
2,
far
6,
deep. Yeah,
5.
magnetic torpedo went too deep. So I guess I misjudged the type of tanker. That's frustrating. Still, that fat torpedo was fun. I like that one.
Contact. Warship. Moving away. Bearing 157. Short range.
Okay, maintain this course. Can we come down deeper, guys?
Yes, sir. New depth 165 meters.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Is that in our path? Turn around to bearing 0. Sort of in our path. No, we might be okay. We might get away with it. Okay. So they'll continue dropping their depth charges in
Current depth
sweep patterns.
140.
And we'll continue going deeper to avoid their ASDIC. Right. But we do need to stalk the convoy to ensure that the ones that we've attacked do sink. Hopefully we've done sufficient damage to make flooding severe enough to slow them down so that they fall behind the rest of the convoy. Hopefully. Okay. 144 meters deep. I'm actually going to up speed to ahead standard and bring us all the way deep.
New depth 167 meters.
Let's go. Some of them are corvettes, some of them are destroyers. We sunk it. We sunk one of the 2 carriers, prone. The first one we sunk, the second one got away.
Current depth 150.
Okay. So looking at the time, I can't be streaming for too much longer because I've got to get to bed soon. I've got an early start tomorrow. I'm going to go meet my mum for a coffee.
Critical depth, sir.
We are? We're fine.
Current depth 160.
We're fine, right? We've got no damage. Taking no damage. Okay. Take care, Cravath. Sleep well. 165 meters. The ocean is trying to crush the submarine. Reduce speed.
Yes, sir. Ahead slow.
And change our course. Okay. Would staying in part of the convoy slow down the attack from enemy escorts? Depends if they can still spot us. If we go down deep and they're not aware where we are, if anything, staying inside the convoy might cause problems for them. For they might keep ramming into each other. Careful, 167, don't go too far deep. That being said, if we have to, if we try to move as fast as the convoy, that deep underwater, we're going to be using up our battery power quite quickly and making a lot of noise. So just going, hey, we're here. So it's going to be a while until we lose the escorts. Submarines moving under the water can only really make, what, like 6 or 7 knots. On the surface, they were making 9 knots when they weren't alerted. Now they're trying to go as fast as they can. We've gone down to 168 meters. Gentlemen, can we
Yes, sir. New
drop
depth
a little bit?
159 meters.
Okay. So note the strange shape on the paint on the front of the bow there. You see that? some waves painted on there. It's a false bow. They're trying to, from a distance, through a periscope, they're trying to make it very hard for an enemy U-boat captain to identify exactly where the front of the ship is, and also how fast it's going, with this presumably being surf in order to make them think that the vessel is travelling much faster than it actually is. Still sinking. 168. No, we're holding. We're okay. So back in this era of warfare, where torpedoes were all dumbfire, being able to judge the speed and bearing of your target was crucial to landing a hit. Became less necessary over time, of course. What with missiles. How's the convoy? Good question. So the escorts, of which we have 1, 2, 3, 4? I think 4 occupied over here. The convoy steaming ahead. So this is the one we struck, maybe? Is it? So they've still got a couple of escorts protecting them. So that's the tanker that we missed, isn't it? At the front. So this is what we missed. Then I fired again, and that's what we hit. Pretty severe flooding. It's got a hell of a list on it, look. Yeah, that's the troop ship. I managed to strike the troop ship. Soldiers coming back from Africa, I'm guessing. Oh, that's another big tanker behind it. Still, we can attack this convoy again, and we probably should. Okay.
Torpedo missed, sir.
And then this was the one that I... Nope, this was the one that I hit. Nice. Despite the lack of fire, that's some pretty severe flooding. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. Let's keep trying to evade the lions. We've had our sandwich. So let's keep shadowing them. Captain's log reports no kills yet. Okay. We're 167 meters deep, moving at only 2 knots, so they cannot ping us, and they cannot hear us. So they're just trying to get lucky right now. But sooner or later, they'll have no choice but to give up. Let me just speed up the time. So it's currently almost 1 in the morning on December the 23rd, 1942. Oh, I think we've lost them. Nope, I can still hear one behind me. He's circling. Yeah, he's trying to pick me up. Okay, let's move our course this way. Right. He might just be the rear part of the convoy. He might have just returned to his normal pattern. Okay. Nope, he's not. He's firing star shells. He is still actively searching. Okay, so whoever's leading the convoy has dispatched a corvette, a dinky little ship, to stay on us, to keep us pinned down, whilst the rest of the convoy slips away. So he's not doing a very good job of keeping us pinned down, but in his defense, he doesn't know where the fuck we are. The rest of the convoy is pulling away quickly. Okay. So they've taken evasive maneuvers, trying to dodge and weave and change their speed in order to evade any other U-boats that could be out here. I should have reported them their position exactly, because I think I saw on the sub-sim thing that if they're close enough to Europe, they can sometimes come under the attack by the Luftwaffe. Okay. So what about the ones we actually hit? Hang on. Okay. So, the one that we struck on the nose... Ooh, lovely, 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 lovely. That is some very serious flooding. So they're trying their best to close the watertight compartments, but no doubt with such a direct impact, many a seam has been shaken loose, and water is pouring in from different compartments all over the vessel. In rough seas, the sinking would be even worse, so yeah. I was reading this afternoon about the use of something called a Q ship, which they were used both in the Second World War and the First World War, but they were basically bait ships. They were traps, dressed up to look like merchant ships, specifically trawlers, but they actually had guns mounted beneath collapsible wooden crates. So a submarine would approach it, thinking that it's a helpless target, and try to use its deck gun rather than a torpedo. And then that's when they would reveal themselves and show that they actually had like 6 or 7 deck guns and would just try to shoot at the submarine. And they were surprisingly effective when they caught their bait. The reason I'm mentioning this is because apparently one of them actually had this direct like anchor line and phone line to a British submarine that was alongside it, hidden. And of course, when the U-boat turned up to investigate, the submarine detached, fired a torpedo, and sunk the U-boat. With surprised Pikachu faces from all aboard, no doubt. But what was interesting is that apparently when the plan was going flawlessly until they detached the anchor and they detached the tow line. It didn't detach. The tow line did not detach, so the bloody U-boat was stuck. Well, the British submarine was stuck with this huge line, and the captain was terrified it was going to get sucked into the propeller. It didn't, thankfully, through very careful manoeuvring, but still it was like, ah! And they got it. They got the U-boat. They sunk it. And that was World War One. Oh, really, Runkle? A battleship? Jesus. That'd be one hell of a prize. Okay, let's see if the flooding is severe. These guys on the front. I don't know, do you think we should get to the lifeboats, Phil? Nah, I'll be fine. Just pull your socks up into your wellies. Fancy some tea? Yeah, go on then. Put the kettle on. Okay. Come on, sink, you bastards. How dare you be afloat? We hit you with a torpedo, fair and square. You are flooding big time. I wonder if they've got it under control though. They might have done. Okay. Either way, it is falling behind. Look, it's not keeping up with the convoy. That was quite. That was behind it, wasn't it? So we should certainly, even if that one torpedo doesn't bring it down, we should certainly trail behind it and ensure that it goes down. It is covered in quite a few deck guns, so I don't think our deck gun is going to do anything beyond get us sunk. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with the torpedo, Roflage. I think that's great. Holy shit. Okay. So, do we still have company? Nope, we've lost them. All right, sweet.
Yes, sir.
Head standard. Take us up to periscope depth.
Periscope depth.
Lovely. Let's trail along, shall we? How far are we from the convoy? We're about 5-6 kilometers. I think visual range was like 4 kilometers or something, wasn't it? Start moving this way. All right. All right, all right, all right. Where are they gone? Convoy, where are you? You might be tricky to spot now. There you are. Still in silent running? Good shout. Let's take us out of silent running. And have the men go into the bow torpedo room and start. Whoop, you guys are tired. You guys can go rest. Well done. Have the torpedo guys. Where are they? Oh, he's already there. Need more of those, don't I? Torpedo specialists. Have them start reloading those torpedoes. Same with the aft torpedoes. Stern torpedoes. Okay, so the huge, massive torpedoes are being lifted up, as I keep saying, from the side or from the floor. If ever you have a look at the inside of a submarine torpedo room, you'll note that there's not much room because most of it is just full of torpedoes. So the men are squeezing past each other to lift them onto hoops, these big metal hoops, which are then being lifted onto a guide rail, which is then being hoisted via pulleys up to the ceiling, put in line with one of the torpedo tubes, and then slowly they move the torpedo into the tube. It's a slow process. And one of the fun little details, which I mentioned again, just because I think it's quite funny, is that each torpedo tube has a small lever, like a small hatch, like a peephole. And basically, it's practice to open the peephole first to make absolutely fucking sure that the torpedo tube is vented and it has no water in there. So you open the peephole, and if you get sprayed in the face, then fuck! Tube is flooded. Don't open that hatch. You know, in the event that perhaps a torpedo tube got damaged. There's no magic computer to tell you where the damage is. It's 1942. Okay. Where is that convoy? This way? The convoy is still moving ahead. This one is really struggling now. I wonder if they've got the flooding under control despite that. I see no fire, which could indicate, well, out of control fires. Did I simultaneously get lucky and unlucky? Lucky enough to hit, but unlucky enough to not do enough damage. Okay. Still, now that we've had a browse of this convoy, some very nice tanker targets in here. The one at the front, I absolutely would love to sink. Hello. You are not a large tanker, though. If you were, my magnetic torpedo would have got you. So what are you? There's another one over here. Look, there's another tanker. Is that it? Nope. Where was it? Here. No? That's the one I'm sinking. Here? No? Am I dumb? Wasn't there a second tanker, or...? Huh. Oh, sorry, there it is. That's the tanker. Yes? Right? Smaller tanker? Yeah, you can tell with the lines. There's fuel lines. Okay. So, fuel for Great Britain and its ships. Worthy targets. So I do need to wrap up the stream momentarily, folks. It is 11 in the evening. So, it would be nice, though, to... Oh, bugger. Done it again, haven't I? Insufficient disk space. Ugh. Gonna have to download the recording. Okay. Yeah, I basically there's been a problem with the archive thing that I was normally sending all the streams to. The server that they get sent to before it gets uploaded we've got to move it. So the guy that does the software stuff for that is looking into a solution. So until then, all of the live streams are just piling up in a vast pile. It's a bit inconvenient. Okay. Thought they were moved to a dedicated server warehouse. No, it's a NAS that's on my desk, so a shoebox-sized storage device. But they only get moved there once they've been archived. Otherwise, it's going to be a complete mess, and I'm going to lose track of everything. So it just means that they're building up on my PC. Okay, so let's surface the boat carefully.
Ship spotted.
Uh-oh. Let's go down to periscope depth then.
Periscope
Really?
depth.
We're still within visual range?
Yes, sir.
Oh no. Okay. Apparently we're still in... Okay. My bad. I thought we were far enough away. Okay. So, pull away. Pull away, pull away, pull away. Okay. And then... Now we can surface the boat. Cool. Right, so... with that being their course, and this being the approximate pain zone, let's move here. And then let's move alongside them and try to pull ahead of them. Alright. So the U-boat is predominantly a surface attack vessel, and a fast one at that. So we're just going to hit the engines, speed ahead of them, speed ahead of a slow-moving convoy. Now moving slower because they're taking evasive action due to the presence of U-boats, and repeat the process. This time targeting those tankers. Quick save because I'm quite eager to see if we get a sinking notification. Let's go. Tube 1 ready. Yes, of course, we're Tube 5 ready. So the men are reloading those torpedoes. Okay. Yep, tubes are ready. Do we have time to access the external reserves? How long? That would take... Oh no, too long. Okay. Oh, really? Oh, cool. Interesting, Royal. Yeah, the boat that I was referring to in London. Oh. Still, it would be cool to have a look around on it. I should take the time one day. Interesting. We weren't getting radar... Oh, no, of course, because we didn't surface before. So, they're actually pinging us with their radar. Careful, then. Careful, just in case one decides to investigate us. Yeah, careful. Just pull a little bit further, because that one's creeping, and it will definitely be in visual range. So pull away, please. Their visual range may also get sharper as daylight arrives. What is the time? So it's 2:30 in the morning on December 23rd, 1942. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So pull ahead of this convoy. See if we can get another attack in quick. I need to go to bed, but I'm having too much fun. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Right, here we go. Come this way. Come this way and go into dive. Dive, 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 dive. Right, so we can get another attack in. Right, so I've got 3 electric torpedoes and 1 gas torpedo mounted in the 4 tubes there. I would really like to go for that tanker again, if at all possible. Sound contact merchants. Let's give another save before I get myself murdered. Hang on, so what's the time? So it's currently just gone 4 in the morning. Give me the attack periscope. See how far away they are and save it. Okay. There we go. So still 12 kilometers away. We've got a bit of time. Keep creeping forward. So there's the lead vessel. Careful. Don't get caught. In fact, cut the engine because we might be creeping too close. There he is, you see? Okay, here we are. So, you're looking in the wrong direction, I think. Is this way? Right, so let's speed up the time a little bit because I really would like to try and get a shot in before... Oh, hello. Have they changed their course? They may have all just changed their course. That's unlucky. Very unlucky. They are now moving completely far away from me. That's annoying. So, was that northeast? It didn't look like north. It looked like north-northeast. That's frustrating. So... it's like I smell a U-boat in that direction. Right. So... let's come back to the surface.
Yes, sir.
Head full. And let's assume that they're
New
probably...
depth, 0 meters.
No, we'll tell via the
Head
radar.
full.
Surface, and then pick up their signals via the radar. Then we'll plan their bearing. Right. Clear the map. Surface the boat. Move this way. There we go. Boat has been surfaced. Alright, so we've got radar contact with their convoy. So, mark their positions. Have they changed their speed as well? That might be worth knowing. Mark their positions. Start the timer. Okay. Speed up the time. Oh, I missed it. Piss. Okay, well, I'll get the bearing at the very least. So, their bearing is 31? 31. Roughly? 31, I think? What's 31? 31... No, really? 31? Okay, shit. Well, that's closer to direct northeast than it is to... Sorry, to direct northwest. Okay. So they're going direct northwest? Which is port side 45 degrees to port. Think so, maybe? Is that then? Is that their course? Piss. Okay. So, how long will it take me? Well, I'll just start moving this way and try not to get caught by them. Yeah, don't get too close. Damn it, got too close. Maintain current orders, just pull away. Hopefully they don't pursue.
Ship spotted.
Maintain current orders, he's not pursuing, is he? Nope, we're fine. Just pull out of visual range. Okay. Shit.
Ship spotted.
Okay, hold on. They are not actually going northwest, are they? They're going north-northwest. So, they must be moving at 22.5 degrees to port, not 45 degrees.
Ship spotted.
Pull away. It hasn't seen us yet. Maintain current order. So that, I know, set this default action, maintain current order. So 22.5, right? To port. There we go. Right, so that's their course, not that. At least that's what I guess is probably the case. So we move over here. Quickly, go, go, go. Is he pursuing? He's... Have they changed their course again? No, we should be okay. Right. A little bit further. Let's make sure we can get a good one. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? There's a random ship moving southwest slowly in front of us. We've got a visual? What? Who the fuck is this? Who the fuck are you? What the fuck are you doing here? Who are you? Bearing 330? Oh wow, it's lit up like a Christmas tree. Lights are on and everything. There's a spotlight shining on its flag. Is it perhaps a neutral vessel? That would explain why it's not in a convoy. What the fuck? What is this? There's another convoy? Ah, spotlight on. What sort of flag is that? They're lit up big time. Irish? Neutral Ireland. I see. They want to do business too, and they lit themselves up to say, don't shoot, we are not part of this conflict. Yeah, it makes sense. I love the attention to detail. So instantly, as a U-boat captain, I'm like, wait, what? Something's not right here. Okay. Carry on. No, not really, I'm afraid. I've never really bothered studying any flags. Okay, there we go. Carry on then. You guys do your thing. You're not who I'm hunting. It's this group that I'm hunting. Careful there. Okay, get ready and... Almost. Keep going. Almost. Okay, now stop and submerge. Periscope depth. Damn, it's much brighter now. That's going to be a problem. Okay. Right, submerge this boat. Let's go. Periscope depth. Let's go. Right. Come on, what's the time? So it's around 15 minutes past 7. Squeak forward. It's still moving. On, I presume, 22.5. Which means that minimum, so that's the minimum range for an electric torpedo into the heart of the convoy.
Yes, sir.
To up speed to a head standard. We
Ahead
can't come to
1/3.
the surface because we'll get
Contact.
spotted.
Merchant, constant
Ahead
distance.
standard.
Bearing.
There we go. Forward. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Watch those batteries. We're okay. Batteries are fine. Okay, get ready because that's the edge of the convoy, so it won't be long. Tell the men to go silent running. That's the edge, so 9 kilometers. Okay, here we go. Here we go. They're entering visual range. What? Is this convoy just rapidly changing its direction? Head towards them.
Yes, sir.
They are, the bloody bastards! The moment I'm in the right position, they move away from me. Do I smell? They're now heading this way. They're zigzagging on me. Look at them. Cheeky little buggers. They're now moving directly east. Oh, you elusive little fuckers. I was in position and everything. Okay, what's that? I see... Okay. So they're moving almost direct northeast now. So is that it? Does that cost me my shot? Or can I make... I might still be able to make. It's a long range shot though. Seems a bit silly. There. Crap, there's something there on the horizon. Patrol craft. Okay. Keep moving. Head standard. Can we see them? Making 6 knots. Merchant moving slow. Okay, there they are. Patrol craft. That's the stricken troop ship, isn't it? Not that. The one in front of it. Troop transport. There we are. So that's the one I wounded. So putting another shot into it would be very advisable. So can I just lock onto it again? Troop transport. What's your bearing? So you are making 63, 62. Let's just plan that out. 62 degrees. That's your heading. So we have... okay, so the only thing that can hit that would be a gas torpedo. And even then, a slow-moving gas torpedo, which would be here. What do you think? Closer? But that would mean having to pull away and change, and so we'd have to spend a few hours getting into a new position. Head full.
Head full.
We're gonna burn the batteries like hell. Not worth it from here. You're probably right. You know what? I'm gonna take I'm gonna save it because I'm not risking it that much. I'm gonna take a shot. This is gonna be my final shot for the evening, all right? And I believe in myself, unlike you doubters. I'm gonna land this shot. You watch me land this shot. You ready? Okay. First I need to find my target. Where's my... There's actually a big tank here. That's actually closer. That might be a better idea. Never mind the wounded troop transport. Let's go for that tanker, which is closer. So, tanker is where? So, tanker... Okay. What type of tanker? Large tanker? It's got a big crane on the back. No, it's not a large tanker. Medium tanker. That's you. You're the medium tanker. Lock on. Identified. Medium tanker. In this formation. Medium tanker. Really? That's your bearing? It doesn't look right to my eyes. 17 degrees? Okay. Why are you not moving? Unless the whole convoy is now moving 17 degrees. Okay. Lock on. Medium tanker. Apparently so. That's where you're going. Thread it as close through the middle as we can. Right. So, medium tanker. So, its draft is 10.4. So, slow moving, magnetic, 11 degree torpedo. Wait, which tube? It has to be tube 2. That's the only one that can make it. So 11. No jokes, chat. Fuck you. Here we go. So what is this solution going to look like? So there's... Oh, he's fucking moving again. Are they still on evasive? Are they still on evasive maneuvers because they think there's a sub here? Surely they've calmed down. They've had 2 directional changes since then. Okay. Evidently not. I can never make a hit from this range if he's bouncing around. 50 degrees? Is that his final direction? Uh-oh. Why is he coming straight towards me? Have I been made? No, I'm not on the surface, am I? Why is that patrol craft coming straight towards me? Literally straight towards me. Hold on. Is it because I went head full?
1/3.
Sorry, why is he coming towards me? Do we have a spy aboard? What the fuck? They heard me from this distance? Going ahead full? Radar, I guess. 1, 2, 3. They're not all coming for me, are they?
Rudder 2, 1 degrees to port.
They're going to back away, right? Yes. Did the Irish captain report me? You guys can piss off, all 3 of you. Oh God, they're not joking. They're all 3 of them are converging. Ah, shit, the bed. How's my stricken target? So that troop ship has the list. Very nice. Ooh, the flooding looks like it's getting worse. What about the one that... Ah! Is this the one that's falling behind big time? No, that's a destroyer. What happened to the one that was really falling behind? Did he recover? Did he fall behind to the point that they've left him behind? Shit, maybe his engine died? And he's back there somewhere, quiet? Okay, hang on. What am I going to do about these guys? Are they going to leave me alone, or...? Uh-oh, shit the bed. I've got a bad feeling about this. He's still coming right at me. Like, he knows exactly where we are. How? I have no choice but to go to depth then. Start moving deep.
New depth 108 meters.
Bring the U-boat down. Let's go. Oh no, hang on. He's sweeping. Enemies pinging us. God damn, they picked us up on the Aztec. Fucking hell. Okay, maybe they got me on the radar. Convoys are a lot more alert now, aren't they? Okay, what I'm actually going to do then is I'm going to...
Current depth 2.
Well, I need to evade these guys. And then I'm wondering if it might be wiser, rather than stay on the convoy, to do a quick radar sweep behind me to see if I can find the stricken ship whose engine might have died? Bugger. As for right now, though, folks, I really need to go, I'm afraid. It's already 20 minutes past 11, and I've got to get up fairly early tomorrow morning to go and see my mum. So yeah, on this stream, we've attacked a convoy. We hit it with 2 torpedoes, so 2 different ships with 2 torpedoes. Neither of them, stubbornly, neither of them sunk. And the convoys are now really difficult to approach because holy shit. We're now being pinged by a corvette using its sonar. And its friend. And its friend of its friend. God damn. Right, so thank you again, folks. So before I go, please know that I'm working on a Rising Storm Vietnam Bullshittery Part 3. I was hoping to have it ready by the end of the week, but by the looks of things, I'm going to need next week as well. I'm mostly quality assuring, but there are some additional complex scenes that require some animated assets, so I need to go back and forth and talk to some artists in order to commission their time to get those assets. So it's a work in progress. Right, let me just have a look and see who's doing what. 1 second. So, thank you Sultan Pete and Pi C and Fab Storm. Thank you all of you folks. So 1 moment. So ZF Digby is doing some DCS World Harrier. What's that, sorry? What's he doing? DCS World it is, sorry. Smeagol is doing Rust, Joink is doing Half-Life Alyx, and Harry is doing Rocket League. In which case, let me hand you over to Joink then, who's playing a bit of Half-Life Alyx. Ooh, interesting. Is he on that special bit? He might be on the special bit. Cool. Okay, I'll hand you over to him, and you can see him doing a bit of VR, if you fancy. Right. Here we go. Is he... It might be the bit with Jeff? I'm not sure. We'll see. I'll leave you in his company. Thank you again for watching, folks. All the best, and have a lovely, lovely evening.
You